scene, yeah. I'm just gonna shut that. Do you need something?
Just I'm gonna have to get ready while you're doing it.
Just gonna turn off that camera. Sorry, that was default. That is how cameras work.
Can you see the laundry basket?
No. Is that open on purpose? Or would I do that? It's not that big of a deal, I just... Hello there. Maybe. Hello? Hello, are we gaming? Oh, gaming is good. I like gaming. Headphones need to really figure out what they're doing with their lives, though. Well, how are you? Have you been? Well, good thing. It's the weekend. I've heard that is good for when you're tired. Unless you are a busy weekender. Okay. Let me really quick. For the Margie. Oh. That doesn't work. Hold on. I need to, really quick, fix a thing to get your thing set up. So you go shuffle up while I momentarily do this. How in the world? Let me get this figured out really quick, and I will explain it all. Please do this. Okay. 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 Got that there. I just need to adjust this, and we're good to game. Okay, so do you want to play against a combo deck or a control deck? Alright, you've convinced me. It's not particularly hard to convince me to do a control mirror, as you're aware. But I still think your deck is better in the mirror. Really? Okay. Well, then maybe I'll kick your butt. Big crazy top end stuff. Okay. Okay. Really quick, do you wanna pull up your webcam? Just like more efficient interaction and whatnot. Okay. I did that recently. But it was more interaction than creatures. Will you pull up your webcam? And I totally forgot to grab my big visible dice, so I am going to hit the BRB screen and grab them while you do that. Okay. Okay, I need to make sure that. Can you speak really quick?
Hello?
Alright, are we.
Are people still not getting audio from me?
Yeah, my audio is very low and your audio is off. Thank you, everyone in chat, for helping with that. Okay, can people hear us both now?
Hello?
Hello? I think we're good.
Okay.
Okay, good. I have some dice here. I don't know if you can even tell the difference between these dice on the camera or not, but I'm gonna get
I don't
them
have
out.
any visual from you. Do I have to open your stream?
I need to pull it up
Okay.
because I similarly hadn't done that yet. This needs to. I thought I had done this already, but it happens. Okay, so I'm going to share this with you, and then we are actually gaming for real. Okay, you should be able to see my screen now.
There we go.
Lovely. Okay.
Why do you have 7 red dice and only 5 green dice?
This one's purple. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know. Can you tell?
My bad. I can now.
Okay. Because I actually have this box that is just full of red dice
Ah,
and a random premium deck series fire,
nice.
but that's not important. Okay. Dice go over here, and I bump the camera, as you do. That's what we do in the industry. Okay, we just gotta put this here so we can reach them. Okay.
How are we tracking life totals for the stream?
So, I have, you can actually, if you pull it up on Twitch, you'll see the overlay. I have,
Okay, you have it. Okay.
I have you, like a little screen cap of your Discord, as well as
Okay.
live totals and a face cam of mine.
Okay. I'm moving my life totals off the map then, so I have more room.
Beautiful. Here, actually, I'm gonna roll these 3d6. You give me odd or even.
Okay. Odd.
We got an 8.
Damn.
So I'll be on the play. I know we just normally think we do for Paperlander, but if you're cool with that, I would like to reveal hands to the audience.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'm keeping mine. Are you mulliganing? Or are you good?
I'll keep.
Okay. Well, you close your eyes real quick, and I'll reveal my hand.
Okay.
This is the main reason, but we also have a bunch of cards of correct colors. So that's how we're planning on gaming today. Go ahead.
Okay. This is what I got. We got these. Some of this. I don't know. Not very interesting, but it's okay.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna start off how we want to start off with the Library of Alexandria. Go ahead.
No!
We're gaming.
All right. Rough start. All right. Show me what else you got over there.
I have Scalding Tarn, a Thought Scour, a Snapcaster Mage, an Archmage's Charm, a Solitude, and a Mystic Confluence, all of which
I mean, at least everything else sucks.
I mean, I don't need it to be great.
I'll just fetch for a Triumph right now, and then
So you're at
I'll
17?
pass it off to you. Yeah, I'm at 17.
I will draw my 7th card and then draw my 8th card.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm in a rough spot right now, I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, you're fine.
I don't feel fine.
Oh, okay, sorry. I'll waste then your Triumph.
No!
Go ahead. Now I feel kind of bad.
Oh no. Alright.
Young Pyromantor in the chat saying it doesn't make colored mana. How could this be that good? I agree. It's not that good of a start.
Hallowed Fountain, I'll consider.
Okay, you're
I'll
at
shotgun
15?
this Hallowed Fountain, go to 15, and I'll consider.
Okay. Though there's not much I can do about it. Let me know if these life total clicks are
I'll
too
bin the
bad.
Spell Snare and pass off to you, I suppose.
Okay.
This is a rough start to this game.
I'm going to play this Scalding Tarn and fetch a Tundra and pass the turn.
Yep.
I meant to put a visual indicator of this on the actual overlay, and I forgot to do that. But if anyone's in chat and wants to get in line for a match, we're doing webcam games, full proxy, whatever you want. If you have a Highlander deck and want to give it a go, just let me know, and we will put you in the queue. Right now, I have someone in line, but other people in line behind that, or they're a little more flexible, like Nicholas here.
Sorry, Ash, I'm fetching. I forgot to tell you. If you have a stifle, you could just do it. Alright.
If it were good, it would be pointed. That's a good point. That's a good point. It's clearly not that good.
You guys have some really trash tastes, or like takes. Sorry, not taste. But
I feel obligated to inform you that this is a joke.
I see. Okay. I can't read sarcasm normally, and I extra can't read it
Through
through
Discord
you
or
reading
through
someone.
yeah me reading Twitch chat.
Yes.
That's valid. That's very, very valid.
I'll pass off to you.
I'll thought scour me on your end.
Yeah.
I will mill over a Ralgren Triome and a Brainstorm. And then I have 7 cards, I'll draw a card.
Yeah.
Okay. We are gaming. Look at all these cards. I'm going to play an Underground Sea and then go to discard, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Man, these are all so good. We'll discard the Solitude. That one seems the least relevant.
Okay.
Go for it.
Is that it?
Yep.
Play this island and an Uro.
Uro. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. It'll enter the battlefield. I have a trigger. Draw a card. I'll decline to put in a land. I'll gain 3 life, go to 17. And this will die. And then I'll pass off to you.
I would like to draw a card.
Yeah.
And then I would like to exile my graveyard for this Decklists time.
No. Yeah.
Oh boy. Take that one.
I drew too many white cards.
Yeah, my hand is full of blue cards. That's probably good enough, right? Like that. We'll do that. Okay. Go to me.
Yeah.
Chat says you look like you'd be good at riding a unicycle.
Haha. Thanks, chat. You're one of 4 people.
One of 4 people that have told you that?
No, never mind. Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably, but
Okay. Alright. Okay, I'm just going to cast this Jace the Mind Sculptor.
I'll respond.
That makes sense.
I'll cast Force of Negation, exiling this lose focus.
Okay. My Jace is exiled. You can go. Whoa.
Sorry. That's probably not important. I'll pass to you, and then I'm gonna mute this.
Oh, hold on, wait. I need to check something really quick. Okay, can somebody in the Twitch chat check there should be an extension on the stream that shows you my deck list. Can you check that and see if it works? You said go.
Yes.
Oh boy. I did an oopsie just now. I'm gonna cast this Wall of Omens.
Yep.
Draw a card.
Still on Wall of Omens, huh?
Yes, I love Wall of
Were you
Omens.
off it and then you got back on it?
I was temporarily off of it. It does work. Awesome. Thank you, Stinky Deluxe. Stinky Deluxe. There's 2 E's, and that confused me. We're going to discard now. So we're both missing land drops. Discard a Terminus, because that seems unnecessary.
Hey! I see we're both in a similar spot, except you have some crazy card advantage. Play Air Mesa?
Yeah.
Fetch?
Unfortunately, yes.
Getting Savannah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. My turn definitely would have gone different had I recalled that you had an Uro.
Okay. Sorry?
No, there's nothing for me to be done about it. I just definitely I just have this Archmage's Charm and 3 blue mana.
Yeah, you sure do.
It's okay. We're gaming. I believe in the
Where's
power
that
of
dig through
friendship.
time from?
It is from a secret lair. The one with all the dogs. It has a dog
Yeah.
digging. Like dogs tend to do.
You want to cut? Ignore me. Escape this Uro.
I guess I'm gonna draw a card in response. There might be a course it will.
Okay, let me pay for it first.
That makes sense.
I'll exile, yeah, these 5 to pay for the escape cost.
I draw this. Wha? Well, okay, that works. I will daze picking up this underground sea.
All right then. I'll pass to you.
Now I'm gonna draw my land, and then be down land. We'll play this underground sea. Go to combat.
Uh-huh.
I will not attack with this wall.
Yeah, you sure won't.
And I will go to discard again.
Uh-huh.
This time we're discarding a farewell and a mystic confluence.
Okay.
All you.
Are we good to go?
Yep.
Okay.
And I need to draw a threat.
I'd rather you didn't, honestly.
Does Snapcaster Mage count as a threat? I don't know if it does.
I mean, it can attack me for lethal, so I guess so. Crack Marshlands?
Yeah. That puts you
15. I'm getting a Tundra and passing.
I have you at 14. Oh wait, I missed your shock and your Ura, so you should be at what, where are you at now? 15?
15.
Okay.
Yeah, if you had me at 14, but a shock and Uro puts me back up 1 life.
Yeah, it is eventually lethal Elvish Cynicism, you're right.
I've done it before. I feel like
Tundra?
everyone who plays Snappy has attacked someone with it 10 times.
Wow, usually you only gotta do 8, usually they shock.
This particular player was playing a mono red deck, so they didn't actually shock.
Fair. Is that a Tundra?
This is a Tundra.
Okay.
I'm sorry, the glare is super bad, but I don't have a solution for that right now.
Hey, you know what? We're gaming. Honestly,
I'm passing
hold
up
on.
to you.
Your desk might be the same as my desk. Look.
Is yours like really wild wide and it's kind of roughly shaped like a U?
It's not mega wide, and it is slightly U-shaped.
Mine's pretty mega
It
wide.
has this little platform up here.
Yeah, mine has that too.
Okay, you said go.
Yeah, I said go.
I would like to draw a card, please.
Yep.
Still on your end step, I would like to draw 2 cards, please.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, go to me.
Uh-huh.
Draw a card, please. Okay.
Out of sight. Oh.
That's a Savannah, Tundra, Hallowed Fountain, Breeding Pool Island.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Snow Covered Island specifically.
Snow Cover Island specifically. Okay, that scares me that you point that out. I'm just gonna play this Manamo.
Yep.
And then I have 9 cards. Why do I have so many cards? Can you please cast a spell that I can counter? Go to discard.
Yeah.
I'll discard this card with flashback, mystical teachings,
Yep.
and discard the.
Oh wait, sorry. I forgot you're going to clean up. Sorry. Before cleanup, I have to do
Yes.
something.
Okay.
You can counter this one. It's a Wandering Emperor.
This is in my end step?
Yeah, before discard. Sorry.
That's fine. I will mana drain that.
That's a good one.
And then
Got mana drained. All right.
Still good to discard?
Yeah, I don't know why I put my Wandering Emperor over by my dice, but
You knew that I needed a die for my thing. I play Mystical Teachings and discard Mystical Teachings, and I'll pass the turn.
okay. Wasteland?
You go to Wasteland. as unfortunate as it may be.
Please, library.
Well, I will activate it one last time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then I will pay 4 mana
Where are we
to
again?
escape this burrow, exiling all of my cards in my graveyard except for this Force Negation.
Okay. I will counterspell it.
Yeah. Passing to you.
Okay. Upkeep. Draw. I have 4 mana. I'll spend one of my 4 mana and 2 blue and play a Narset Part of Reveals.
Yep.
Okay, we will minus Narset.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to reveal this Preordain.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I hear Discord pinging. Nick, if you're in chat, will you tell me if it's important? Oh, you know about the Preordain. I'll leave that revealed. Probably, I feel like if you had something, probably would have used it. So I'm going to play Field of Ruin and then cast a Teferi Hero of Dominaria.
Ugh, yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Young Pyromentor. Are you in the Discord, Young Pyromentor? And if so, do you have a different name? I'll activate Teferi.
Yeah, you got it.
Draw. Okay, play that. We will go to my end step and untap Underground Sea and Tundra.
Is that it?
Actually, I'll make it Ottawara and Tundra. But
Okay.
yes, that is it. Oh! Hi, Tim.
I'll cast this Leyline Binding. Domain is 3. So for 3 mana.
I guess I have to veto that, which means I don't get to veto something more important.
Damn it. Okay.
I drew all the blue
Yeah.
cards. Hate to say it.
I'll pass to you.
Draw. Narset.
Yep.
We'll take a Teferi Time Raveler.
You.
Hey,
All right.
next one? Or
Yeah.
No? Okay.
No,
No?
It's just, yeah.
This Teferi. Yeah, I know.
Technically haven't lost yet, but it's pretty far gone.
I'm feeling great. That's all I can say about it.
You drew so many cards off that library.
Yes. I need to use an actual white mana to play this Teferi.
Counterspell?
Counterspell. This is the wrong time to get
Out
this.
of blue cards!
Well, I have these blue cards. I just didn't have
That's true.
appropriate
That's
mana
true.
to utilize them effectively. So I am going to go ahead and go to my end step and untap these 2 blue lands.
Okay.
Go for
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. You may not believe it, but I put in more win conditions.
I do believe it.
Oh, don't worry, Tim. I understand
Impulse?
the username. Impulse, you got it. What are we doing here?
Island?
Yes.
Blue, green, white. Prismatic ending your Narset.
Death Tuner set.
Pass to you.
And step.
Well,
Oh, yes, sure.
yeah, passing to you.
Okay, end step. I would like to cast this Vendilion Clip.
I'll respond.
Okay.
Fateful Absence, your fairy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Get a clue.
I have the token, but I'm probably going to explode it here in a minute.
Okay.
Click Resolve.
Yes.
I'm going to look at your hand.
Yeah, we got a March and this Terminus.
I mean, I guess I'll take the March. Like, it actually does something. And then before passing to me, I'm going to pop this clue.
Okay, I'm going to draw off the V-Clique.
Yes. Go to me?
Yes.
Okay. Draw. Oh. Well, that's pretty good. I'm going to play this Elspeth Sun's Champion.
Oh, that's a good one.
And then I'm going to attack you for 3.
Take 3. Go to 12.
I'm going to make some Soldier Boys.
You got it.
And I'm going to play this Prairie Stream. And then
Pass after that. Okay. Well, we're in a rough spot, friends. Oh! 1 second.
I just show my cards through the stream, but I don't think this camera is very good at it.
Sorry, just figuring out stuff.
You're good.
Play Flooded Strand and fetch.
Okay.
Go to 11.
Yeah. So you're at Terminus +1 right now?
Yes. I'm getting a Mystic Sanctuary and putting this Fateful Absence on top of my library.
Okay.
I have more than 3 islands.
Yes, I count like 5. 4?
Yeah, there are exactly 6 after this Mystic Sanctuary.
Ah, okay. Everything's an island but Savannah, I see.
Yeah. I will then blue, green, escape Uro, exiling everything except for this counter spell and Fateful Absence. So this makes 5.
Okay.
Fateful Absence on top of my library from this Mystic Sanctuary, I guess, sorry.
It's okay.
Uro trigger.
Yes.
I'll draw a card and put in this Hall of Storm Giants for turn.
Okay.
And I will.
I mean, this is a hell of a turnaround, I'm not gonna lie.
Your
Elspeth?
Elspeth, yes.
Okay.
I'm at 14.
If I didn't tap down, I had Snapcaster Thoughtscour. Oh, I exiled Thoughtscour. Never mind.
Okay. Pass to you.
Okay. Now is the time to top deck removal.
Yeah, drawing that fetch off the top was super important.
Okay. Well, that's not the worst thing I've ever seen. How am I tapping? Like this. I'm going to cast Ossification targeting my basic planes.
Yeah, you got it.
I'll exile that row. We'll play a Polluted Delta and go to combat.
Yep.
Attack for 6.
Go to 8.
Go for
Is
it.
that it?
Yeah.
All right. Jerry?
Teferi. I would like to Cryptic Command, counter, and draw a card.
Yeah. Go to you.
And step off fetch.
Yep.
I would like to present my own Mystic Sanctuary Cryptic Command lock.
Sick.
That was a well-played game. You played very well from behind, seeing as I had that library that was early turns.
Yeah, that was really bad.
Yeah, I mean, but the fact that you still did so well was impressive.
Thank you.
Okay. Now the question is, do I draw white cards this game?
Yeah, that's all I did all of last game was just all white cards.
I feel like most of the time when we play in person at weeklies, I'm getting slammed by drawing white cards.
That's true. That happens quite frequently for you.
Yeah. I might just be on more white cards.
I don't know. I'm on like I think more than is correct. Well, no. There's a lot
Most
of
of the
like
metagame
creature
is creatures.
shenanigans happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could afford to be on more blue cards because I enjoy blue cards more than white cards, but
Play Seinfeld. Nicholas is constantly advocating for it.
that deck is bad.
Nicholas says white cards are bad anyway. Go mono blue is much better. I didn't even see that message when I talked about him advocating for Seinfeld.
Cuts.
You're good.
I don't know why I asked. I forgot we're playing a webcam, I guess.
Well, in webcam leagues, at least what I've experienced is they'll, people will say, "Tell me a percentage, top to bottom. Where do you want me to cut it?"
I see. I'll keep this.
I will as well. Do you want to reveal your hand to the audience?
Sure. So I don't know if it's very easy to see. We got these. Those are fine. These are pretty good. And then we just got some of this stuff that's like fine.
Got it picked up again?
Yep.
Okay. Here's my cards, audience. That's the important one. These are other ones that are also present. And is this correct in this matchup? I don't know, probably. Is this something I would ever throw away in any matchup? Probably not. So, okay, it's covered up.
We good to go?
Ready when you are.
Island go.
Draw. Gataxian Probe.
Yeah. So we got a Stifle, a Sparse Headquarters, a Recall, a Terminus, an Aid Mind Sensor, and a Line Binding.
What's that first one? Oh, it's Ancestral.
Recall Stifle.
Recall Stifle. Other
Sparse
cards that happen to be
Headquarters.
present.
Terminus, Leyline, Idiot Bird.
I see. I'm going to play an Otawara, Soaring City, and pass the turn.
I see. Okay. Island go.
I'm going to recall me.
I'll respond.
Recall you.
Recall me.
We're gaming. Nick, you called it. Blue cards all around.
Your recall will happen.
Okay. If you spell pierce that, I would be very upset. I understand, but I'd be upset about it. Go to me.
I have
That
to
is
discard a
right.
card. I'll discard
Yeah.
this Terminus.
That makes sense. Draw. I'm going to play this Library of Alexandria.
You.
That's me.
Yep.
Um, and then I also have to discard a card. My discarded card is going to be... which one is it going to be? I think it's probably just the Solitude.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Brainstorm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up my cards.
Yeah. You're good. Nothing like a control mirror where both players resolve Ancestral Recall in the first few turns. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know that I've ever done that, but I feel like I had to have sometime, right?
What resolved recall?
Well, yes, I had 2 control players in the first 3 turns resolve to recall each.
Ah, I see. Yeah, probably.
Who knows?
Uh, putting back these two, I guess, in this order. Sparse headquarters have to go.
And Seth, I'll draw a card.
Yeah, I'm still not happy about this, by the way.
I
Recall
wouldn't be.
into the library.
Go to me.
Yeah.
Draw. We'll play a Minamo. Hey, library is not legendary, is it? Is it before legendary cards existed? Fix that.
I don't think it's legendary.
I'm pretty sure it's not. We're gonna go to discard. Unless you have effects.
Uh-huh.
No.
No effects.
I'm going to discard this Elspeth. Go ahead.
Okay. Deserted Beach?
Yeah. I just realized
Sylvan
I
Library?
made a misplay last turn. I will respond and draw a card.
You got it.
Yeah, you have that.
Okay, I'll pass.
End step. Play a Fairy Mastermind.
I'll respond.
Yeah.
Spell Snare.
I'll respond. Mental misstep.
Damn. Okay, so why are you here to yell at me? No, you can go have the poop of your life.
Nice. Am I good to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Draw. Get that tracks. That tracks. We'll play a Caracas and pass the turn. Oh wait, sorry. Go to combat and attack you for 2, and then pass the turn.
18.
Go for it.
In my upkeep?
Yeah.
I'll flash in this Leyline Binding.
Flash in a Leyline Binding. Why would you do that? Okay. Are we targeting this Fairy Mastermind?
Yes.
I'll respond. Well, that doesn't actually work. I'm realizing now I made a horrible misplay and did not tap my library last turn before I played Caracas. So, I'm actually fine to activate this, I think. I'm going to activate Fairy before that
Okay.
resolves. So, keep in mind if that... Oh, does that resolve?
Keep in mind what?
If this Fairy Mastermind resolves, the card you draw off of it will also be one of the cards you can put back with Sylvan Library. Sylvan Library counts all the cards you've drawn this turn.
Okay. How many cards do you have in hand?
I have 6. That's why I should have tapped this on my turn.
So that would put you up to 6. So it doesn't matter. So this will just draw us both a card, and you wouldn't draw 2 cards because I
Right.
haven't drawn
No.
a card yet this turn.
Correct.
So actually, that's fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'll draw this card. I'll keep it separate.
Yeah, and then you draw your 3 cards.
And then Sylvan Library?
Yeah, and then of those 3 cards, you have to put 2 back. Or pay
Unless I
for
pay
it.
life.
Yes. One thing I forgot about playing on camera is how people get to watch me make terrible misplays, like not tapping Sylvan Library.
I'll just pay 8, go to 10.
Okay.
Island, go.
Island, go. Okay, I like that. Draw. Okay, I like that card too. The world is a dangerous place. I'm gonna play this Triome and pass the turn.
Okay. Sylvan Library?
Yes. I mean, to be fair, it's library isn't legal any Library of Alexandria. It's not legal anywhere that it's not legal anywhere that you can play 4 of, right? Like it's in vintage it is restricted, isn't it? I'm not sure. I feel like most people don't play vintage, and those that do play the $30 version, which I would suggest. Go check them out. They have a Discord and YouTube channel.
I'll keep this one. So that means I put back these 2.
Yeah, I assume it's restricted.
Fairy?
Oh, come on now. I'll draw a card.
You got it.
Mana Drain.
Force of Will. Exiling Stifle.
Okay. Down to 9.
Yep. I'll just minus.
Okay, that's fair. You can copy it. Minus it? Okay. How many cards are you up to now?
6.
Okay.
Past you.
And you missed a few land drops over there.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you haven't.
I've missed at least one. I think I missed 1 land drop this turn.
I think 1 is correct. Wandering Emperor.
Yeah.
I will make a friend.
Okay.
And then I will play this here. Actually, I'm just going to draw a card now.
Okay.
I don't gain any information later.
Let me know when you're ready to pass.
I'm playing a land. I'm deciding which land to play.
Oh, I see.
You can start resolving your Sylvan Library if you want. I'm deciding which land.
Okay.
I think it's correct just to play this basic island. This fairy is in the exile zone. So, something you can do if you have multiple Library of Alexandrias, or if you have a way to copy its ability, for example, Rings of Bright Hearth. Oh, you guys can come here. Come sit. Let go of your blanket. Okay, he didn't want to come say hi. Never mind. It's a cat. Anyways, with Sylvan Library, what you can do, if you can copy the ability or just have multiple of them, the only thing that makes you have to have 7 cards is actually activating the ability. So if you have like 3 of them, you can. Oh, do you want to come say hi now? Come here. Come say hi. Come.
I'm playing a Hall of Storm Giants for turn, uptaking my Jace and passing. Or my Teferi, sorry.
I'm showing my cat to the stream. This is Mac. He's very sweet. I'm taking and saying go. You gotta go now. I'm streaming. Goodbye. Okay. Hiya. Well, awkward. I mean, if this dies, it's gonna die. So I'll attack Teferi for 2.
I'll respond. Or before damage.
Sure.
Harm's Way, it's 2 damage to Wandering Emperor.
That's pretty bad. Was not expecting Harm's Way. I'm not gonna lie. That's...
It lives. The token.
Oh, right. Still bad though.
Yeah.
It's still
not
very
great.
bad. Alright, Chad, you know what? You can get in the next one if you want to. We do really need to start expecting Harm's Way. It's in my deck somewhere. Maybe. Maybe it's not, actually.
It
Someone
gets
check the
everyone.
list.
Even though I play it all the time. It's great.
Okay,
I love it.
I'm gonna cast this Jace, the Mind Sculptor.
I'll respond. I'll cast Cruise, exiling my graveyard.
Oof. Okay.
Notably, I can do it because I uptake my Jace.
Big sad, Chad. Last game, I draw the blue cards. This turn, I mean, I have a lot of blue cards, but... Well, sorry, I got a few blue cards.
Impulse?
Okay. Looking for the force, huh? Didn't you already use one? Or no, you used both of them already.
No, I didn't.
Are you sure?
Not this game.
No. You used one of them this game.
Yeah, probably. I'll take that one. Jace resolves.
Oh boy, thank goodness. Only kind of expected that. Okay, we're gonna brainstorm. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we're gaming. Okay. Don't need that one. Don't need... that one, probably. I already attacked this turn. I have 8 cards. I'm gonna play this Wasteland and Wasteland your Hall.
Yep.
And then I'm passing the turn.
Sylvan Library?
Yep.
I'll take this one, no contest.
Yeah, it hadn't yet resolved, Chad. There was a lot of cantripping going on in response. There was a Teferi uptick, so my opponent was able to Treasure Cruise in response. You're down to 8, we're gaming.
Getting Mystic Sanctuary and then putting this Treasure Cruise on top.
Well, that's not the bestest.
That's the first time I've ever cast an instant speed Treasure Cruise. Felt good.
Yeah, it does feel good, I must admit. I'm with you on that one. Other matches will go faster than this one, I promise. Oh, it didn't? Thank you for letting me know. Uptick to Fairy? Okay.
Pass to you. How many cards do you have in hand?
I have 7, which means I'm going to activate this library.
Alright. Yeah.
How many cards do you have?
7.
7. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm at 8. You're at 18.
Draw. That's true. I'm going to brainstorm a Jace again.
Yeah, you got it.
1, 2, 3. Okay, that's what I want to be doing. That one goes away. This one similarly goes away. Alright, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10 cards right now. And they're all bad.
Somehow I don't believe you.
Well, what you gonna do? You know what? Let's just start with going to combat.
Yeah.
I would like to attack you. Sorry, your planeswalker for 2.
For damage, I would like to swords it.
Okay. I will gain 2.
To 20.
Okay. No, I'm sorry. I'm 18. I Cataxium probed and mental misstep.
Ah,
So I should be at 18. Ugh, this all sucks. You have 4 mana, 5 mana right now.
5 mana untapped.
Why you got so much mana over there though? I'm going to play a Vendilion Click.
I'll respond.
Okay.
Stern Scolding.
Stern Scolding. Okay. You got some real efficient spells cast right there. I'm not gonna lie to you. Well, now I'm wishing I tapped differently. Did you ever cast that Aven Mind Sensor? Or did I ever see it
Nope.
once you brainstormed?
You have not seen it since I brainstormed.
Well, I don't trust you.
Okay. Fair enough, I suppose. I am your opponent.
It's all
God, I
bad.
love blue magic.
Okay, I'm gonna play this Flooded Strand,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm going to. Is that good? You know, I'm gonna cast this dress down.
I see. You really want that fetch to get off, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Trying to figure out why you're so adamant
That's
about
right
this.
there.
1 second. Hmm. Do I just let this happen? Sorry. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I have a draw trigger on this deck.
Yep.
I would like to fetch in response.
Yeah.
Okay. There's some weirdo interactions in this matchup.
Uh-huh.
We'll grab a Tundra.
When does that dress down go away?
At the beginning of my end step.
Okay.
It's the beginning of the end step. It goes away. So,
Do I have a chance to respond to do something after it goes away, but before my turn?
yes.
Okay.
Draw off the dress down.
Yep.
I would like to cast a consider.
You got it.
Well, I sure want that one. I would like to go to my end step.
Okay, so
I have a discard.
dress down will go away
Dress down is dead.
in your end step. I'll cast a Vendilion Clique.
Okay. You're targeting me?
Yes.
Okay. I have an island, a fairy conclave, a Narset, Parter of Veils, a counter spell, a stern scolding, a swords to plowshares, a senses dividing top, and a day of judgment. You are winning this game off to fairies so hard right now. As is the
Yeah.
standard.
Sorry, what's the card between the swords and the wrath?
So,
Is that top?
yeah, it's a sensei stop.
Okay. We will tuck Narset.
Okay. I will draw a new card. I'm not hiding these. I'm just moving them down here.
Are we good to go to me?
Yeah, I need to discard still.
Oh, right. Okay. Before discard.
Oh, you have effects before discard?
Yeah, I should cast this now. Sorry.
You're okay.
Thought Scour you.
Thought Scour me?
Yeah, I have the screws on top.
Oh. A Ganjo Memory Deluge. Okay, I'll take that.
Okay.
And then I'm going to discard?
Yeah.
I'm going to discard this Sea Chrome Coast that I just drew.
Okay.
So you know my whole hand. Go for it.
Civil Library.
Yeah.
Woo!
Alright, chat. It's slipping away from us. It's not grand.
Okay, I need to do some math real quick, sorry.
You're good.
Okay. In order to do this, I must pay 4 life. Going to 4. Must be done.
Okay. Dude, wait till I get you with Side Blast. You're adding.
Oh, I don't think that's happening.
I mean, but if I did.
Library?
Okay. My cat is jumping on the back of my chair trying to...
Cruise, exiling the 6 cards in my graveyard.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Draw 3. That'll put me to 7.
Lovely. Depending what I draw off this library, there's a good chance this is the game, because you're about to kill my Jace, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Move to combat.
Yeah.
Kill your Jace.
Kill my Jace. Goodbye, cat.
I know all of the cards in your hand except for
different
whatever
card.
you draw off of. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Uptick. Pass to you. I have 4 cards in my hand.
You're right, Rubber Duck Sauce. That is very, very true.
What says Rubber Duck Sauce?
When your opponent does a woot in the draw step, you know there's trouble.
I'm passing off to you.
I will draw a card, please.
You got it.
Hiya. Oh, why'd you have to give me hope? Okay. Alright. Draw. Oh, you just gave me more hope? Come on. Right there. Okay, I'm gonna play this Polluted Delta.
Yep.
fetch.
17.
It resolves.
Yes. You're awfully scared of this Aiden Mind Sensor you don't know for certain I still have.
Well, less scared, more of I saw it, so I should not just assume that this resolves.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I think
God, Cruz
there's
is so good.
definitely an argument for playing this Fairy Conclave like 4 turns ago, but like I had important reasons to play all my other lands.
Yeah.
I don't know if it ended up being right, but it's where we're at. Okay, my domain is 4.
Okay.
So I would like to. I would like to cast this Leyline Binding.
I'll respond.
Okay.
Drop of library.
Yeah.
Disallow.
Disallow. Okay, I am, for the sake of being thorough, going to check a few more cards. I'm going to draw one with library.
Okay.
Ugh, why you gotta do me like that? Okay, well. I'm going to play the Shorokai Genesis Engine.
Okay, I'll respond. That's slightly problematic. But yeah, that happens.
Alright, I'll pass the turn. See, if the Leyland Binding kills Teferi, we're all of a sudden gaming for real. At least more.
I'll Enlighten Tutor.
Enlighten
In
Tutor.
Urine Step.
Okay. What for? Probably a Detention Sphere?
Yeah, that one.
Even though you can bounce with Teferi?
Yeah.
Big sad.
I'm not an idiot. I'm at 4. Teferi exists to bounce the token you're going to make in response.
Oh, you're right. You're not an idiot. I'm an idiot. I didn't even see that. I was just like, oh man, I'm gonna get to bash Teferi. Oh wait, no. My fairy. I was thinking of Fairy Conclave, not my token, but Fairy Conclave is also not in play. As I.
You want to cut?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay.
Draw. This is my 7th card in my hand. Oh, sorry. Sylvan Library. Just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Good call. Good call. Never know.
I have 7 cards in my hand.
Yeah.
Draw off library.
Yeah.
Glacial Fortress return.
Okay.
Detention Sphere.
Yes.
Shorikai.
I will activate Shorokai. Good.
Yep.
I will draw 2. I will discard a basic plains.
Okay.
I have a pilot and an exiled Shorokai.
I will return your palette to your hand with my Teferi and draw a card.
But it's shiny. Alright, you do that.
Attack you for 3.
I'm at 13.
Pass to you.
I'm going to play this Dig Through Time, exiling some cards I'm about to find. Exile those 6 ones.
Yeah, you got it.
Resolve dig through time. Quit playing with my mouse cord. Sorry, again talking to a cat.
This have been some good games.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna pre-order.
Yeah.
I'm gonna subscribe both of those garbages to the bottom. How many cards you got? A million?
7.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, we're both librarying now, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast this since it's around town.
Yeah, you got it.
I play an island.
Mm-hmm.
Play a council's judgment.
Lose focus, replicated ones.
So I have to pay 4.
Yes.
I think that's good enough for me. I think
Okay.
I think I have 0 or 1 more ways to deal with that Teferi, and I now have to find a third way to try and deal with it. And I want to be able to get on to other games, so we shall finish our match. Hopefully the third one will be someone gets a mentor and play and the other person can't kill it.
Only one of us is on Mentor.
Yeah. Check the deck list to find out, chat. It would take a lot to get me not to play mentor in a control deck. In like a blue-white control deck.
I think Mentor is probably correct. I just don't enjoy that type of.
What? Have you ever wanted to murder someone with cantrips?
Yes, but not while I'm playing hard control.
Oh, you're wrong.
I enjoy stall out control so much.
Yeah, but you don't race with mentor normally. You do nothing for 12 turns and then play mentor and 4 cantrips. Well, that's a 0 lander, so we're not keeping that one. I have written that core chat is next. Are you in chat? If not, I'm going to text you, and if you don't respond, I'm going to get the next person. Okay, 6. I'm thinking less than I'm playing turbo mode, especially because I'm mulliganing to 5, because I haven't drawn a blue source yet.
I'll keep this.
Alright, so wow, I got a lot of texts. Okay, we're gaming. Ready?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I need to set my life totals to back to 20.
Hey Nick, you should be a mod in the chat. Can you deal with that bot?
Half Storm Giants pass.
If not, I'm actually. Let me make sure you're a mod. How do I? Never mind. I don't know. All right, now hold on. This is too complicated. I don't want to deal with it. Okay, you said Hall go.
I'll go.
Hallowed Fountain go. Hallowed Fountain tap, I should say.
Yeah. Stone covered island. Go.
I'll fetch on your instep.
Yep.
This one might be faster, just so you know. Due to the mold of 5, which I'm okay with, because, like I said, we need more gaming. But it'd be a shame to go out like this, you know? Okay. I didn't even reset the live totals. I'm such a scrub. Go to me?
Mhm.
Okay. Go ahead. Glacial Fortress.
End step. Flash in Fairy Mastermind.
I will Spell Snare.
You got it.
Go for it.
Upkeep.
Yeah.
Disco Tutor.
Spell Snare.
Nice.
Sorry, Spell Pierce.
Yeah. You got it.
That was going to recall me.
Unfound tapped. Go.
I'll pass.
Cycle Ragnar Trial.
Yeah. Main phase?
Yep.
Okay.
Glacial Fortress. Go.
Before your end step, I'm going to play a dress down.
Yeah, you got it.
Draw. Go to me.
Mhm.
Draw. Scalding Tarn.
Mhm.
Fetch.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to grab a Tundra and play this Shorokai.
Yep. How many cards you got?
2.
Okay. Draw. Sorry, I presume you're passing to me.
Yeah, I'm actually fetching an Underground Sea, but
Okay.
aside from that, yes.
Preordain?
I'm going to mental misstep that.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Misstep.
Igancho, go.
Shorokai.
Yep.
Draw 2, discard Farewell. Island, go.
How many cards you got in hand?
2.
Go.
Untap. Draw. Attack for 1.
19.
Activate Shorokai.
Yep.
Draw 2, discard Supreme Verdict.
Yep.
Go ahead. 4 cards.
Ow. Go.
And step, I'll cast Opt.
Mm-hmm.
I'll draw that. Go to me.
Yep.
Draw. Activate Shorokai.
Yep.
Draw 2, discard a Solitude.
Yep.
Attack for 2.
Go to 17.
I'll probe you for life.
Yeah, we got Harm's Way, Humility, Fateful Absence, Wrath of God, Spell Snare, Beseiju, no green mana.
Okay. Draw that. Go ahead.
Go.
End step, I'm going to consider.
Yep.
That's fine. Untap. Draw. The Misty Rainforest.
Mm-hmm.
Combat.
Yep.
3.
14.
Go ahead.
How many cards you got?
I got 6.
Okay. Past you. Oh, wait, I have 8 cards. Past
Well,
you,
I
discard.
have effects in your end steps that you might interact.
Okay.
I'll play Vendilion Clique.
Okay. Stifle ETB trigger.
Sure.
Pass.
Okay, I'm gonna activate Shortcut.
Yep.
Draw 2. I'll discard a Ganjo Seed Vampire.
Mm-hmm.
Untap. Draw. Combat.
Uh-oh.
7.
Okay. Go to 7.
Let's play a Nimbus Maze and pass the turn. I have 6 cards.
Guess I'll cycle this for 2.
Yeah.
I'll get my 2/2 in 1 moment.
Sure.
Drop return.
Yeah.
That's not no. Sage you.
Yeah.
Who endures? Past you.
Activate Shortcut.
Yep.
Draw 2. Discard Detention Sphere. Play a Wandering Emperor.
Counterspell the Wandering Emperor.
I'll force negation, exile Archmage's turn.
You got it.
Make a dude.
Mm-hmm.
Right here. Go to me.
Yep.
Draw. Activate Shortcut.
Uh-huh.
Draw 2. Discard Fairy Conclave. Cast Ponder.
Uh-huh.
Top like that. Draw. I'll Swords your Shark.
9.
I have you going to 7. What did I miss?
I'm going from 7 to 9. I was at 14 last turn. You hit me for 7.
Oh, I must have
You
accidentally
hit me
put
for
somewhere.
You hit me for 1, put me 19. You hit me for 2, put me to 17. You hit me for 3, put me to 14. You hit me for 7, put me to 7.
Fair enough. I probably accidentally put my mental misstep or probe damage on you.
Okay.
That's probably what happened. I'll uptick my Wandering Emperor on just on one of the pilots, I guess.
Okay.
And then go to combat.
How much damage is this?
I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Oh, you're attacking right now?
Yeah, it's all coming in.
Okay. 11 damage, huh?
Yeah.
One of it has first. Oh, one of it does have first strike. Ah, sick.
It does? Oh, yeah, this one does have first strike.
That's so relevant. Harm's Way, the one with first strike, that 2 damage to the Vendilion Clique.
Whoa. You weren't supposed to do that. Well, I mean, I'd rather you didn't, though. So, okay, so first strike damage, Vendilion Click gets first striked.
And then I'm looking at 6 damage.
Correct.
Take 6. Go to 3.
I will play an island and pass the turn.
End step.
Yeah.
Fateful Absence, Wandering Emperor.
Fateful Absence, Wandering Emperor, you say? I'll counterspell that.
Spell Snare.
Spell Snare will resolve, and I will pick up this. Actually, I'm going to fetch.
Okay.
I have a Mystic Sanctuary.
Yep.
I'm not quite sure what that's targeting yet, but after that, I'm going to daze picking it up.
Okay.
Daze. I'm going to. The first time, I guess I'll put a. Maybe just a Ponder on top, honestly.
Okay.
You have sweepers. Yeah, I'm just going to put a Ponder on top.
Okay.
I'm sorry. We'll make it the counterspell.
Okay.
And then daze that. Mystic Sanctuary is in my hand. And it goes to you, and you probably cast Wrath of God.
You're about 10 turns too late, but it's fine. Wrath of God?
I think you are correct. I thought I thought Hiccups was it. It's pronounced Hiccups. Was it 7? Turns out 9 was the correct answer. But I think we got it worked out.
Let me make sure I didn't pay any life to anything.
Got by Harm's Way, real bad.
Making me doubt myself. You're still winning.
Yeah, I mean I was at Mental Misstep and Gataxian Probe, plus a fetch, and I was only at 15. Sorry, I was only at 17 because I just since then I also had 2 other fetches. Yeah, I was missing 2 damage on me, so I just accidentally put my Gataxian Probe on you.
Okay. I'll play this Arid Mesa for turn, and I presume this Wrath of God result.
Oh yes.
And I'll pass to you.
I will draw this counterspell. I will activate Shorikai.
Yep.
Draw 2. I will discard a Plains.
My friend texted me good morning at 12:30.
I'll minus Wandering Emperor to make a Samurai.
Yep.
I will cast a Serum Visions.
Yep.
I'm going to top both of these, and I'm going to play this Wasteland and Wasteland your Hall.
Ah, shit. Alright.
Then I'll pass the turn.
Dress down?
Yeah. We discussed before the match that blank proxy was the dress down.
Darset?
Narset. I'm gonna respond.
Okay.
I like to cast Peak, targeting you.
You got a Solitude and a Humility.
Okay, I will draw off that. I'm just gonna counter that then.
Okay. Pass turn, this will go away. Yeah.
Go to me.
Mm-hmm.
Untap. Draw. I will go to combat.
Yeah.
Attack for 3.
Evoke Solitude, Exiling Humility.
Snap counter.
Yep.
Thank you for the games. That was
Thank you
probably
very much.
the best mirror we've played in a long time, I think.
Yeah,
That
the
last
third game was a
game I
little
kinda-
unfortunate, but the first two were really, really good.
Yeah, I kind of sniped that short guy. I just kept like all the extremely fast interaction in my hand, and was like, well, hope I draw something. And I suppose it
Damn.
worked. Okay.
My out was you like misplayed an animated Shorikai with all your pilots.
Yeah, I
And then I
assumed you
could
had
kill it.
removal. I mean, people do that. All right. Well, I'm going to get the next person in here. Next player, Core Chat. If you will go and just get in any of the voice chats, I will pull you over momentarily.
Okay.
Thank you so
I
much
should
for the
leave?
games. Yes, you should.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Okay. Well, that was a long first one, but I don't think the other ones are going to be quite like it. Right. I forgot that you have permissions and can just get in here yourself. Being on the crew and all. Okay, well, I guess I need to share my screen then. I accidentally just left the whole thing, so I need to do that. Okay, do you want to play against Blue Eye Control or Paradox Academy? As that is what I have built.
I probably have what most matchups are favorable here.
I think both of those matchups are favorable for you. I think Blue White has the best long game against you, and Paradox can just like, oops, I win. But
Yeah.
it doesn't like Price of Progress. Neither of them like Price of Progress. So we're here. Well, I just played Blue White. For the sake of the stream, I'll play something else. How about that?
Okay. All right. Yeah. Get the combo deck out.
Okay, if anybody has watched Paperlander number 12, this is the exact same list, except for I took out Staff of Domination because it's bad, and I replaced it with Midnight Clock.
And if anyone's seen, was it Paperlander 4? This is the same deck, except a bunch of cards are different, but not really.
My roommate just peeked her head in here to tell me happy birthday, so I guess now's as good a time as any to tell you guys it's my birthday.
Well, happy birthday.
We're birthday streaming today.
Well,
Thank you.
We'll see if I can get you a birthday gift in the form of an edited podcast episode.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. If not, I'm gonna put this VOD out. I mean, I'm gonna put this VOD up anyway. It just might go out a little later.
Oh, yeah, regardless, right?
Okay.
So, hi everybody. My name is Robin. I edit the 10 Points podcast, and I'm playing my signature deck of Black Red Goblin because I'm goofy.
And I am playing Paradox Academy because, well, I just played Blue Eye for an hour and a half. Let me really quick switch the stream plugin to be pointing to the right deck.
Ah, that's fair. I'll probably drop a link to my deck as it is currently in the stream chat as well. But let's see here.
Okay, that should work now. If so,
Okay, well, that's good.
I think you can type !deck in the chat, or just click the link. Like there's like a, if you hover the actual stream, there's a little plugin that comes out on the side. Can someone double check, make sure that works? Oh wait, I guess I can double check and make sure that
It works, but I mean it is only your deck. But I guess that's
right. Yeah, I can only show one deck at a time, because normally this is people who are like playing Arena or Miko or whatever. There might be another one that lets me do too. Like if you want to link your list in the chat, you can.
Yeah, I was gonna. I'll have to log in because I don't have.
And if it's a hassle, I wouldn't worry about it.
Nah, that's fine. Yeah, because I'd have to do it on mobile, or I can just do this.
Just plug your keyboard back in.
Yeah.
All right. Well, while you do that, call it odd or even.
Even.
We got
Woo!
a 7. Hey, I'm 2 for 2 on dice rolls.
Well, that's unfortunate.
This matchup is bound to be faster than the last one.
Yeah, this is gonna be some quick matches.
Oh, so I should probably really quick stop being like dumb.
Yeah, I noticed that. Come on, zoom in on my screen.
Get out of here.
So you can see not my deck. They can just see my keyboard. I was gonna say I'm not signed in on my phone. That's why I was like, okay, let me. 10 points. Podcast. Up over here. Swamp.
Okay.
Alright, I'm muting the stream and minimizing it so I don't see shit I'm not supposed to.
Okay.
I will say the banner was unintentional, but I think it was funny.
It is. Yeah, I was gonna make a comment about it, and I decided just to let it be there.
Yeah. All right. So you're going.
Yeah, I
First.
will go first.
Alright, let
This hand sure isn't.
It sure isn't.
Yeah, it sure isn't. The only artifact in the whole hand was a moon snare prototype.
This is risky. I think I keep this.
I mean, you didn't come here to.
I didn't come here to not play goblins,
Yeah.
so I'm keeping that.
Okay, alright, here we go. We're gaming. This is gonna be the best hand of Magic cards you've ever seen in your entire life. You ready?
The fact that I'm on the draw kind of helps, I'll say.
Ooh, that's a 0 land. No, not to say this deck has never kept a 0 land hand, because it has, for sure. Oh, holy cow, we reached 11 viewers. Thanks, everyone. Hope you're enjoying.
Hot diggity! Double digits.
If you're just now seeing the format for the first time, I assume a lot of you guys are regulars. But if not, we have a podcast about this format, and we have a lot of gameplay on YouTube now at this point. Many hours. Let's see, it's not approaching 100 hours yet, but it's probably over 50 hours of gameplay.
It's a sizable amount of gameplay. Every time you announce the next Paperlander, I'm surprised we've done that many.
Yeah. And we also have
the fact that
podcast.
we hit 10 alone.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
And I think each one's a little better than the last one. We have a YouTube channel. There are links somewhere connected to this Twitch channel. Also a Discord where there's an amazing community. Lots of people like to do webcam games just like this all the time. So get in there. Do the thing. Play the format. Okay, Ash. Well, I mean... This is a 5-lane hand. Or a 5-card hand, rather.
I was gonna say, if it's 5 cards and 5 lands, I don't know if I'd keep that either.
I think I'm keeping this 5, mainly because there's probably not much better of a 4. I would like to reveal my hand, or you would like to reveal your hand. One of those two needs to happen right about now. Oh, you gotta do stickers first, don't you?
Yeah, I was gonna say pregame action. Do you want to do that before or after reveal?
Do your hand first.
Okay, alright. Seal your eyelids.
Oh, they are.
Okay. So I got this, these, and I'm hoping this pays off, so I can kind of just do this. But hopefully, we'll see what happens. All right, my hand is no longer revealed.
Okay.
You can show yours.
My game plan is play these, so I can play that, so I can play that. And hopefully we do something from there.
That sounds like magic.
That's how it sounds like Paradox, anyways. All right. Well, I won the roll, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my turn.
Okay.
Gonna play this Scalding Tarn, and you're not really interacting with me searching, so I'm just gonna leave it and say go.
Okay. Draw for turn. I'll play a mountain
Uh-huh.
into a Legion Loyalist and attack
Yeah.
for 1.
I'm at 19.
Say go.
I'm at 18.
Nice.
You're doing it. Okay, we're getting our good old friends, old favorite. I think I've literally owned this exact copy of this card for the better part of a decade. I think I've been playing Magic for 8 years, 9 years, and I think I've had this for more than half of that time.
I'm almost there. I started around Dragons of Tarkir, so
Hey.
it's been since like 2015.
That's when I started. I think it was.
Hey.
I think it was Cons.
Ah.
It might have been Favorite Forged. I don't know.
Ah.
It was, but hey, twinning.
Yeah. I mean, we're about the same age, aren't we?
Yeah, I just turned 24 today.
Oh, my 24th is November.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure we talked about this before.
Yeah, we're like way more similar in age than it looks like.
Yeah, for sure. We'll play a Misty Rainforest and ship it to you, friendo.
Alright, untap, draw. Mount number 2.
Ooh, that's the scary one.
Goblin Instigator. Enter the battlefield trigger. I make a 1/1 goblin.
Uh-huh.
Swing for 1 again.
17.
Oh, I never did stickers. Oh my god.
Oh, just do it now. We're reviving.
Okay.
If you don't want to worry about life totals, I have them on the stream and can just tell them to you, or if you'd rather keep them so you can think, that's fine as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a good way of doing this. You just want me to shuffle them?
Just shuffle, flip them.
Alright.
I'm gonna fetch though, by the way.
Oh yeah, while I'm doing this. Just gonna... These. Just non-discriminately.
Tell the audience about the stickers you've selected.
So, I will announce that I've gotten Unassuming Gelatinous Serpent, Narrow-Minded Baloney Fireworks, and Phyrexian Midway Bamboozle. There is a single card in my deck that cares about stickers.
And it only cares about the name.
It only cares about the name stickers. There is no way for me to put any other type of sticker on any of my creatures, unfortunately. But it's funny, and, like, the payoff is genuinely kind of worth it.
I'm gonna play this Metal Worker and hope that it doesn't die. Go ahead.
Okay, well I kind of want that too. I don't get to draw this.
I'm worried that you have a decent number of creature removal.
Well, I mean, yeah. Mox Ruby.
Okay, that's not creature removal.
No, it isn't.
Notably not creature removal, everybody. We're gaming.
Okay, so I'm gonna pay 3 to play a blank goblin.
Oh, you had it.
Yeah.
So is it a Phyrexian Goblin?
No, it's a gelatinous goblin. AEIOU. I'm gonna add 5 red to my mana pool.
Okay. If you don't know what blank goblin does, ETB, you put a name sticker in for each unique vowel. You get
including Y.
Including Y. Each unique English vowel, including Y, you get red mana.
Yeah.
So it can vary. Wait, is it 4 mana?
So it's 2 and a red for a 2.
Okay.
2/2.
So it's usually Seething Song, with a body.
I mean, like at worst you get 4. I think was like how I mapped it out. Where it's when you draw any 3 at random, the least number of vowels in a single word will be 4.
Oh, okay.
So you're always positive.
Gotcha. And that is gelatinous is what, 5 you said?
Gelatinous is 5.
Okay, we're Seething Song.
AEIOU.
Okay.
So Siege Gang Commander.
Okay. That one's notoriously goblin.
Which will come with 3 more goblins.
That notably don't have haste.
Notably do not have haste.
We're attacking for like 3 right now.
I was gonna say these 3. Yeah, 3 damage, first strike, trample. Can't be blocked by creature tokens.
So this is a 1/2 for what it's worth.
Yeah.
I'll leave the loyalist, I guess.
Okay, that's fair. Take 2.
Yeah, 15.
All right. Go ahead.
Should be a 15 for fetching. I didn't shock the breeding pool. I didn't shock it.
Yeah, no, I have you at 18 from Legion Loyalist and Fetch.
Before that. Before the...
Correct.
Yeah.
Before you played the shock,
And fetched again. Okay, so I'm going to tap this here Metalworker. Reveal a Golos and a One Ring
Add
to make 4 mana. I'm going to cast the
Play
One
One
Ring.
Ring.
Yeah. Now seems like a pretty good time to do it.
So, pro everything until your next turn.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to activate the One Ring.
I was gonna say, I'm not the most familiar with the One Ring yet, so.
Consider yourself lucky.
Okay.
We're not doing too much, though,
Alright.
so I wouldn't
So
worry about it.
you're pro everything.
Yeah, I'm playing this Wooded Foothills and passing the turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Whew. I'm gonna play a Den of the Bugbear tapped. Then.
Hey, I have a question.
Sure.
If I bounce that name goblin,
The sticker will fall off.
it does?
Whenever a card with a sticker goes to an unknown zone,
Oh.
so shuffled back into the library or bounced back to hand, the sticker will fall off.
But if I had telepathy, so everyone's hand was revealed.
That I don't know. You might have to call judge on that. That's
Okay.
tricky.
All right. Any judges in the chat?
But the idea is if you kill
Okay,
it.
someone snapped
it'll
off
stay.
no, the word no. So
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
wait,
so
no, it won't fall off, or no, I can't see it.
I think it still will fall off.
Stickers only last between. Okay, so public zones, regardless if I can see into the private zones.
Public, not known. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you, Nylok.
Yeah.
Nilok?
I was
I
gonna
don't
say
know.
because I've definitely done a trick where I've had Kiki Jiki and Blank Goblin, and I've kept copying it, and then the copy's sticker will fall off when it dies. So I just like have tap add
Do the-
5 red.
do
It's
the-
great.
Okay, so the copies are they the same?
The Kiki Jiki copies enter without stickers, and then whatever sticker I put on it will go back to my sticker pile when the token dies.
Oh, it goes
Due to
back
the
to the sticker
sacrifice.
pile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Weird.
So I'm gonna tap 3 red. I'm gonna play a chieftain.
Okay.
+1/+1 in haste.
Yeah.
Separate these. And you have pro everything.
Yes. Though if you want to attack for fun anyways, I'll allow it.
I hit you for 2.
I accept.
Sick. Go ahead.
I'm gonna fetch.
Alright.
And that's paying life, it's not damage,
Yep.
so I still
Yep.
have to do it. Get wrecked, me.
Well, I mean, even if it was like a city of brass, it's not targeting.
Well,
But I guess
ci-
you
no,
would
no,
have
no, city,
you would have protection from lands, so
yeah, City of Brass would not hurt you.
you have pro lands.
Actually, like legitimately notable in this deck, there is a land, or sorry, there's a ancient tomb. Does 2 damage to you.
Oh, yeah,
So,
technically
yeah.
you'd be able to get around that.
I think I did that on Paperlander, actually, but I can't remember.
Having pro lands is kind of funny.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Untap. Upkeep. I will lose 1 life.
Good.
Draw a card. Oh. Oh, that's interesting.
Is it a board wipe?
Something like that. I'm gonna activate the One Ring.
Okay, draw 2. The layer, I didn't test like this corner specifically.
Now we're doing a big think. How many cards do you have in hand?
2.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wish you had more. So this is weird, isn't it?
You want more cards in my hand.
That is what I said, isn't it?
Cursed Vice in sideboard confirmed.
So I can make.
You can make a solid amount of mana.
Not as much as you might think, which is moderately unfortunate.
Is the artifact-centric deck short on artifacts?
Hey, listen.
I
Yes.
am not short on goblin.
Well, good. That's good for you.
Yeah. Sure is.
Yeah, it is good for me. You're right. Okay, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make.
4.
Somebody's one. Okay, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna. I already did this. Sorry. I'm gonna make 4 mana, revealing Golos and
Okay.
Mindslaver.
Woo!
I can produce a total of 9 mana this turn. I can't quite Mindslaver you.
Okay. So
I'm
you
gonna-
Mindslaver lock, and then you just make Siege Gang throw all my goblins at me.
That's what it is. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna float quad blue,
Ooh, okay.
and I'm gonna cast Upheaval.
Upheaval.
That's why I wish you had more cards.
Okay, so return all creatures.
All permanents.
All permanents. Oh, good golly. Okay. 4. Sticker falls off.
Okay, so these are my head.
These tokens cease.
Yeah, I have 2 mana floating. I'm gonna play my land for turn and recast the Metalworker. And then I have to go to discard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna discard a Polluted Delta and a basic the Breeding Pool. And I have 2 unknowns. Go for it.
Okay. Alright, I also have 2 unknowns. So that's neato. Alright, so I'm gonna draw.
Notably, you do have Mox, which is pretty good, but
Yeah, so this is gonna enter untapped. I'm gonna play Mox Ruby. And then I'm gonna play an Instigator.
yes.
Goblin. Whew. Go ahead.
Draw.
Because, like, next turn I just, I run out Blank Goblin into Siege Gang again? Like, seems good.
I've definitely seen worse.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make 6.
Okay.
Cast Mindslaver.
Okay.
Play Tundra into Sylvan Scry.
Okay.
I'm gonna go grab a Tolarian Academy, and then you can go.
Okay, what's your life total at?
13.
13. Alright. Untap. Raw. Oh, I did not go to discard. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let me
Gotta discard 1. I assume it's just a mountain, right?
discard Squee.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, draw. Alright, now I'll draw for turn. Mountain. Pay 3. I will attempt to cast Blank Goblin.
Yes.
Alright, it will be Gelatinous. I'll add 5 red.
Okay.
I will spend 3 to cast. Okay, so I will spend 3 to cast this Goblin Chieftain,
Okay.
and I'll spend another 2 to cast this Dragon Fodder.
Okay. I think I'm dead, right?
Well, I have attacking you for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13.
Exactsies. I didn't put you on having. I didn't put you on having. I put you on having 1 more creature, but not 2.
Yeah, no. 13.
All right. Well, we got a game 2 then. And hey, you know what? For a Moldify, I'll take it.
Yeah, rest of my hand was Mountain and Goblin Matron.
Oh, okay.
Which I was gonna fire off, but I was like, I think I can just kill you with combat.
Yeah.
Because with 5 mana, I could have Matron and grabbed Recruiter.
Right, but then you're down mana to actually do the combo that turn, which means I get to Slaver you next turn.
Yeah, the fact was, I think I literally had to kill you that turn, so.
Oh, sure. I mean, I think you're probably right. Like, I get to play the One Ring again. Maybe it was just correct to play the One Ring that turn instead of Mind Saver, but I thought I had a turn of freedom. Could have been a misplay. Who's to say? Alright, I'm going to play this time, and I'm not mulliganing to 5.
Mulling to 4.
This hand sucks.
Oh, so, speaking of Magic the Gathering, I guess, in a tangential sort of way, have you played any Baldur's Gate 3 yet?
No, but, like, half my D&D players have.
It's really cool, because, like, there are so many characters that I'm, like, only familiar with because of, like, Commander
AFR
Legends
and stuff?
Baldur's Gate or
Yeah.
AFR, where it's like, oh shit, they're mentioning, like Goblin Priestess Gut, and, like, Laezel, and, like, a bunch of other characters, and it's, like,
Minsk
really
and
neat.
Boo are in there, right?
Minsk and Boo are in there, yeah. Anything from Forgotten Realms, I'm pretty sure, like,
Yeah.
they've slipped in there.
I know very little about Forgotten Realms because while I play D&D twice a week, it's all homebrew stuff.
I was gonna say, because, Forgotten Realms is, 5e, yeah? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not the universe, but, like, it's pretty prominent in 5th edition.
Yeah.
Because I know I played, I think Baldur's Gate 1 or 2 when it was on PS2, and that was really fun. But the new one's good. I'd recommend it.
Alright. I'm keeping this.
Alright. I'm shuffling my, my stickers, so I don't forget. 1, 2,
You don't need
4.
stickers.
I don't know, they really helped that last game.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, sticker gobbo's good. Okay, genuinely? Actually? Not that bad. I can roll with this.
Okay, I'm making sure our next person's on deck.
Oh, of course. That's fair.
Okay.
It might be quick.
That's what I'm thinking. We'll play
Yeah.
a Botanical Sanctum and ship it.
Okay.
Well, less so that, more of, it's already won, and I just would like to...
Pre-game,
Make sure you're ready to go.
these 3.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
You're fine. Oh, alright, well, I did get, Gelatinous and the Phyrexian Midway Bamboozle again, but I also got Delusionary.
That's the big one, right?
That's the 6er.
Delusionary has 6. Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna draw a card for turn.
Yes.
Alright, well, that may or may not ruin everything. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and...
You drew the thing you weren't supposed to draw, huh?
Yeah, I have. Or one of them.
Don't you hate drawing Kikijiki? Hey, Mac.
It's triple red. How am I supposed to cast that? Alright, so...
If any deck is gonna...
It would be a mono red version of this, yeah. So I'm gonna crack Wooded Foothills for... do I? I'm gonna put Wooded Foothills back in my hand. I'm gonna play Prismatic Vista instead.
Okay.
Gonna go to 19 to grab a mountain.
Oh, I forgot to reset the life totals again. Silly me.
Ugh. Classic Ash.
Classic Ash. What can I say?
Except you're welcome.
I don't follow. I'm kidding.
Okay. I was like, I haven't even seen the movie. I know.
You're like, how do I explain this?
It's like I don't have time. I'm gonna pay 1 red. I'm going to cast a Fireblade Charger.
Am I dead?
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Go ahead.
Seed to the Synod, go.
Okay, untappy. Draw. crack this for amount as well, going to 18.
Okay, wait. What, are you telling me that you love Moana?
I've actually never seen it.
I'm speaking to chat.
Oh, okay.
Grim Dignitary says not having seen that movie is a crime. Actually, he said it's a C time and then corrected himself to crime.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. So I'm gonna pay 2. I'm going to abrade your seed of the synod.
Okay. Yeah, that's...
Attack for 1.
Yeah, that's not good.
Go ahead. I was like, I can do a
nice.
bunch, but I think strip mining use better.
I'm
Red
gonna...
sinkhole.
Go ahead.
Alright, untap. Draw. Arid Mesa?
Yes.
I'm enjoying my fetches today. I'm gonna play a metallic mimic naming goblin.
That makes sense. You should have abraded that one.
Whoops. I'm gonna go to 17.
I'm winning.
Mountain.
Whoever has the highest life total is winning in Magic the Gathering.
It's true.
That's why Soul Sisters is such a dominant archetype.
I mean, you're not wrong, but you're...
No, I am.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna play a Torch Courier. It's gonna enter with the +1/+1 counter.
Okay.
And
Oh, is that the one you
specifically-
drew?
No, I drew Keaton.
Oh.
Whatever. It's gonna enter with a +1/+1 counter, and I made an effort to read through my whole dice bag and find my most visible dice.
I appreciate
For
that.
this?
I'm sure
Yeah.
the viewers do too.
Yeah. I'm gonna smack you for 1 again. Actually 3. Why not? I forgot I had haste.
Go to
Go
me.
ahead. Yeah.
Oh
Now
boy.
I'm winning. Now I'm winning.
Go.
Oh, baby. Is it? Oh, Spire of Industry is not even an artifact land. I was remembering that wrong. Draw.
No. It's a land that works with artifacts.
It sure is.
And doesn't without. It's
I'm
better
gonna
than
play
Glimmerwood.
Goblin Sledder.
Oh, hell.
Let me...
Devin,
Yeah,
get
no.
ready for your match. It's incoming.
5.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Go.
Alright.
Wait, I'm dead on board.
Draw. I don't know.
I'm not dead on board.
What's your,
I'm at 11.
You're at 11?
Yeah.
Well, let's see here.
Devin, if you want to get in a voice channel, I'll drag you in as soon as and start streaming.
So,
I'll drag you in.
2, 3,
Well, don't start streaming because he's gonna kill when I drag you into the appropriate.
Oh,
meeting.
okay. So swing with everything. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you go to 3.
I was at 11,
Okay, so 7. Oh, 4.
so Goblin Grenade still does it.
Yeah.
You have Bolt.
I don't. But I could do.
Choo choo.
No. So my thought was I had Goblin Sledder, and I have Fireblade Charger, which says when it dies, it deals damage to any target equal to its power.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, is there a way to sack my board in such an order that I can deal 4 to you with that? And I can't. Okay. Because my sack outlet's also a creature. I'm gonna play a Bloodstained Mire and pass.
Urza Saga.
Whew! Takes mana.
Basalt Monolith.
Whew!
Windfall.
Whew!
I got 4 cards. How many cards you got?
3. In response to Windfall,
Bolt me.
I'm gonna crack Bloodstained Mire for a swamp.
So you can shuffle Bloodstained Mire back into your deck.
Well, no, because it goes into. Oh, wait, no.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was thinking of Echo of Eons. That's in my hand.
I was gonna say Time Twister. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna find a swamp. I'm going to find a swamp. I believe.
Basic Swamp?
Yes, basic swamp.
Did you add that when Initiative became popular?
No, I added it in case Blood Moon, since I was hedging into 2 colors.
So
but also now I run Blood Moon, so.
Sure.
Still in response, I'm gonna, what's my life total? 17?
You're at 17. 16
Okay.
now after the flash.
16? Alright, I'm gonna go to 14 in Vamp Tutor.
Do you have a Goblin Grenade in the deck?
No.
Okay, then we're not dead yet.
Okay. So I'm gonna
So the way this game was supposed to go is I was supposed to get to the Shorkai on turn 3. Maybe 4.
It's like,
But
here's the way in which I could have won.
Well, I probably do very well once I resolve Shorkai.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Followed by Urza, by the way.
Oh no, Shorkai and Ursa kills me.
But it's just like, you abraded my artifact land, which turned off, like, that killed my Tolarian Academy too.
Yeah.
So everything just went down.
I'm gonna find that and put it on top. I'm gonna discard 2 cards. Siege Gang and Kiki.
Makes sense.
Okay.
I'm going to
So
discard Shorkai, Enlightened Tutor, Echo of Eons, and Urza.
Yeah, I have the same one. So
You
we each draw 4.
And I have 1 mana
2,
floating.
3, 4. Okay.
I'm going to play a Soul Ring off the mana floating, and then a Mox Opal. And I'm going to play a Sensei's Divining Top, and
Okay.
spin it immediately,
Okay.
and then we die.
I was gonna say end step price.
Okay, that's valid.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank
that
you
was
for the
speedy.
games. Hey, that's
Yeah,
the way. That's the way it
GGs.
works. GG's.
Amazing.
All right. All right.
See ya.
See you around. I like to do this again sometime, just so you know.
Oh, of course. I
So-
mean, like, I'm not going out to the card store nearly as often, so webcam games would definitely fit more in my
I
schedule.
think it adds a little more content we get to put on the channel. It's all good stuff. Okay, getting the next person in here.
All right.
Ooh. Oh wait, I didn't mean to leave. Welcome, guest. We've never seen you here before.
Hello there.
Hello. This here, I think tied for the most appearances on Paperlander. You have Devin. Say hi to all your fans, Devin.
Hello, all my fans. Plenty of them that I actually believe exist.
Well, this audience is we the only people that come to watch are fans, so it's only fans.
Oh, okay, good.
Why is this not?
I don't know why that took me.
To get the joke. I don't know. Maybe you're just slow.
Alright.
Double check, see if anyone else was trying to get on here. Okay.
Alright. If I get a choice in the matter, I would prefer not to play against Baron.
You want to play against Blue White?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you'd just goldfish against me.
What do you play?
I'm playing Grixis Splash again.
Okay. Well, that's what we did on the Paperlander, I guess. So I will say I did want to build a different deck for today, but I spent too much time getting the stream up and running properly.
Yeah. Well, as you know, there's another deck that I'm working on getting finished, but
I do.
I didn't feel like it was quite there yet. So,
I do.
is that a question?
Yeah, it's a question. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. There's another deck that I've been working on. You helped me make some cuts and stuff, but it's not quite there.
The only deck I can think of is an Explorer deck, so I don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah,
It's okay.
I had a question.
Yeah.
Question.
You're kind of quiet. Let me turn you up.
I can also turn myself up if need be.
That might be better.
Yeah.
What's your question?
How's this?
That sounds great.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember.
Don't remember the question.
Oh, no. It was something I was going to notify you of. It's a disclaimer. I have one really bad proxy in my deck.
Oh, I thought you were going to give me a disclaimer about leaving abruptly.
Oh, no. No, I should be good on time. Maybe. No, but I have one token, main board, that has Tundra written on it. So
Is it a Tundra?
yeah, it's a
Okay.
Tundra.
Okay, sounds good. All right, Devin. Call it odd or even.
Odd.
It's a 3.
Yay.
I'll go first.
Wait, what?
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'll be on the blue. Hmm. Well,
Seems weird. I'm gonna go with it though.
the 6-lander isn't the fastest thing I shuffle away. It's not.
It's not great. Depending when this match wraps up, I may ask for one more, just like a game 4 or a game 3, I guess. But if it's pretty close to 2, I'm not going to start another match because I do actually have a thing to do this afternoon, and I don't want to get tied up in a match that'll put me until like 3 because I picked a day when I was kind of busy to do this.
Also, it's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. Not only my birthday though.
True. Hopefully, somebody else's birthday. But,
Do you want to elaborate?
no, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna put. Let's see. I'm gonna put this card back.
All right, ready when you are.
Okay. I'm just gonna go. Marsh Flats go.
I will. Draw a card. Yeah. Arid Mesa. Go.
Alright, I'll fetch on your end.
I will respond and fetch on your my end.
Oh.
This is what I'm getting a Tundra and passing.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if you're on Stifle, but might as well play around it.
Maybe. I'm grabbing a Ragwin.
Raugrin.
Raugrin. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's first try.
Reminds me of the Lego movie from Batman. Throwing those million batarangs.
Alright. Untap, I'll keep draw. Bloodstained Mire. Box Emerald.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sego.
Oh.
Effects on your upkeep.
Oh, hold on. I have effects on your end step, bro. Cast this, consider.
Yeah.
Draw. Wait, not draw.
I was gonna say. This was bad.
I'll mill this stick through time, which feels kind of annoying, but gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, go to my turn.
Yeah.
After I draw.
Wait, I have a question. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Has everyone been playing just with the the Twitch delay, or should we be streaming?
Oh, did I not stream on here?
No.
You're supposed to be looking at my stream that I forgot to put up.
Okay, cool.
Here you go.
Because there's just a delay, and I was like, oh, this is kind of.
No, don't look at Twitch. Look at that.
Okay, cool.
Because sometimes I reveal my cards on Twitch.
Cool. All right. Definitely not looking at Twitch anymore.
Okay, good. Sorry, my bad.
You're good. All right.
Do you want to go to my draw step after I draw?
Yeah, draw a step. What did you do?
I cast Consider, Bend, Dig Through Time.
Okay, gotcha.
My turn. Draw this, and you click me.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna fetch. Well, I have a fetch. So, do you have any responses to the fetch?
No.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go get a Folk, and then I'm gonna flip you.
Okay, I have some lands.
Actually, I'm getting a bad land. Sorry.
No.
Oh wait,
you need
I
double
can't do
blue.
that. Shoot. This one.
Okay. I'm gonna have Manamo, Wasteland, Glacial Fortress. March of Otherworldly Light, Path to Exile, Council's Judgment, Monastery Mentor, Fairy Mastermind.
Good grief. Okay, so definitely not protecting the click, but we'll get rid of that mentor.
That seems like the thing to do.
And that's it.
Gonna play the Glacial Fortress and pass the turn.
Yeah. Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Golly, I cannot keep track of these life totals. I don't know why.
I'll go to combat.
Yeah.
I'll swing for 3.
Sure.
I got you. 16.
Yes. I think the overlay is not catching up for some reason.
Second main.
Why is this not?
Play this Drowned Catacomb and
That's weird, but okay.
try and catch this. Cast this Fable the Mirrorbreaker.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna get a 2/2 goblin and it's your turn.
End step, I'm gonna cast this Fairy Mastermind.
Yeah.
Go to me?
Mm-hmm.
Hiya. I'm gonna play a Wall of Omens.
Ooh, yeah. Wallen.
I'm gonna Path your Vendilion.
Okay. I'm gonna go search for a basic.
And then I'm gonna attack you for 2 in the air. All good?
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of clicked the buttons prematurely. And then after you get your land, I'm passing. I believe in the power of I don't know. Mastermind?
Love.
Mastermind? Hey, do you have a foil Fairy Mastermind you don't want?
I don't.
Sad.
I have an extended art Fairy Mastermind.
No, I need a foil one for this deck.
Also, I was on the fence about that card at one point, but I definitely like it now.
Correct.
I came around. All right. Ugh. All right. Go to me.
Yeah.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Go to my first main. Do the saga things.
You want to put a counter on that?
Huh?
You want to put a counter on that?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to just discard 1 card, which is going to be this Taiga, and draw 1. I'll go to combat.
I'm going to draw off the Fairy Mastermind.
Yeah.
Yep, you're in combat.
All right, swing 2, trigger.
I'll block, you get a treasure.
All right. Second main.
Yep.
Go for the throat, your mastermind.
Okay.
Sylvan Library.
Oof, okay.
And Sega.
And it'd be pretty cool if you quit playing permanents that I had to interact with. That'd be pretty cool.
I will request noted.
Awesome.
You still have 17, 16?
I have 16, 16.
16, 16. I missed one of my.
You fetched twice, right?
Yeah. Correct.
And I hit you once for 2.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna cast. I'm gonna cast March of Otherworldly Light on your Sylvan Library,
Big Sag.
and then I'm going to play a Fairy Conclave tapped and pass the turn.
untap, upkeep, draw. Go to first main, flip this.
We got a Kiki Jiki. Or the reflection thereof.
True.
McDonald's coffee is a lot worse once it gets cold.
I believe that.
I'll block.
I don't know that I've ever believed anything more.
I've never seen someone use multiple treasure tokens instead of just a die on top of treasure tokens.
Oh, dude, I love having multiples. It makes you feel more powerful.
I did that back in the day when Kaladesh came out. I did that with energy. I had like a stack of Pokemon energy. I just had like 14 energy cards on the table.
That was awesome.
Not how
go
that
ahead.
should work, but that's what I did. Oh. I mean, I'm not confident in this, but we'll play the Wasteland. We knew about that already. I'll play this Shorokai Genesis Engine.
What's Shorakai's CMC and power toughness?
So it's 2 white blue, so it's a 4-drop, and its power toughness is 8/8. Though technically right now it doesn't have power and toughness.
Right. It resolves.
I will pass the turn.
Alright, on your end, I'm going to flash in a Fairy Mastermind. My non-foil extended art.
I guess I'll respond and activate Shorokai.
Sad. Yeah.
Get a pilot. I draw 2. I'm going to discard this Mystic Sanctuary because I have 1 island. Go ahead.
Alright.
You know one of my favorite things ever?
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna sack a treasure here and make a siege draw a card.
On your end step?
On your end step.
You have 4 mana for that?
Yeah. I had 2 lands untapped, 2
Oh,
treasures, and an emerald.
Okay, so each draw, you'll draw 2 then.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, you won't. Back up.
What?
Because I already drew my second card.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay.
Do you still want to do that?
I'm just gonna commit because I already looked at both cards. So.
It'll be your card for turn. It's fine.
It's fine.
Okay.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw.
Okay.
Yeah, no, so, like, the issue is I saw both cards, and I wanted the second card down. And so it's like...
Sure.
Considering I have a preference based on information I technically shouldn't have, I'm just gonna...
Sure. That's fair.
Okay, so... Let's do this.
You know my favorite thing, though?
What's that?
Shorokai, Manamo.
Shorokai, Manamo.
Manamo, blue tap, untap target, not legendary permanent.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
So I get the Shorokai twice in a turn.
Alright, so I'm going to...
Manamo also untaps, like Azcanta, Baby Jace.
Yeah, no, that's pretty greedy. I'm gonna go to combat.
Yeah.
Swing 4, 2 in the air.
I'll block what I can. I'll take 2.
Right. And then second main, I'm going to play this Jason the Mind Sculptor.
We'll Force of Will, pitching Preordain.
Big Dad.
I'm at 13.
Yeah, I can't really do anything about that. So Jace is countered. I'll go ahead and play this land for turn and Sega.
You got 1 card over there?
Yep.
No interesting lands.
Correct.
We'll Council's Judgment.
What is your vote for?
It resolves?
Yeah.
Fairy Mastermind.
I will respond.
No. Once this begins to resolve, you can't interact.
Oh, that's right. It's not targeted. Okay. Well, can I respond?
Yes, that's why I asked, does it resolve?
Sorry. My bad. I forgot that's how that works. I'm just gonna create a copy of Fairy Mastermind for this turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
Um,
I'm still going to vote on the original Fairy Mastermind.
yeah. I'm pretty sure that does basically nothing, but.
It means I can't draw cards on my turn.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Just like,
I mean, or you can just
something.
suck it up and let me get some cards, Ash.
No, I don't think I will. Thanks though. Play an island and pass the turn.
All right, end step. Token goes away. Go to me.
Yes.
Upkeep.
Hi there, Darkshire. Did I pronounce that right? I really hope I did. I think I did.
Okay. Yeah, how many cards do you have in hand?
I have 3 cards. You know 0 of them.
All right.
Welcome to the channel. We're playing some Canadian Highlander. Just some Discord games.
Caves of Chaos Adventure.
Yeah, that's bad. So I will respond.
Yeah, God.
I'm gonna activate Shorokai.
Yeah.
Draw 2. That's actually pretty good. I'm gonna discard Terminus.
Okay.
That resolves.
Okay. ATB. I'll take the initiative.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm discarding this Field of Ruin, not Terminus. I don't have a Terminus.
You don't have a terminus.
Right.
Definitely not writing it down. Go get my basic.
I'm discarding Terminus. Yeah, that's fine. I am not Canadian, just as our lovely Elvis system says. Not a Canadian. We just like the format.
Do you ever wish you were Canadian?
I don't not wish I was Canadian. Do you wish you were Canadian? I mean, I got nothing against the Canadians.
I don't want to.
I'm fine where I live.
I wouldn't want to live in Canada, but
okay.
I think it might be cool to say that you're, like maybe a dual citizen, or that you just.
Okay.
Plus, here's the other thing.
Okay, I don't.
Here's the thing. There's a lot of cool people that are Canadian. Like Green Day.
Okay.
Green Day they're all
Green
Canadians.
Day. Great. Okay. I'm so glad.
So, you could just say you had something in common with Green Day, and that'd be pretty cool.
Right now, I can say that I have something in common with any number of famous people that live in America.
But it's not so special. All right.
It's huh?
I don't know. Anyways, land for turn.
Sure. Don't forget to get your initiative tracker out. I don't actually know where mine is.
I don't even have it actually, unfortunately.
Bruh. Okay. Well. I don't think I might have one here. Oh wait, are these your tokens?
Yes, those are my tokens, but there's not one in there.
Yeah, you stole my boo token.
Okay.
Oh, there's my other planes.
Attempt to Kiki Jiki my Chaos Adventure.
Ooh, I did not think about that. Let me think if I have anything that can interact with that while I try not to be murdered by it, okay? Okay, you do that. That thing you just described.
Alright, so I'm pulling up the initiative card on my browser real quick.
Well, you can either scry 2 or put 2 on 1 counters on something.
Yeah,
You
so
probably
I'll
want to
put
put 2 on 1 counters on something.
I'll put 2 1/1 counters on the actual caves.
Okay.
Boom. And this is going to be our token caves for this turn. Go to combat.
Okay.
Swing for 7. Trigger.
Wait, what's the caves trigger do?
Caves' trigger says, whenever it attacks, exile the top card of your library. If you've completed a dungeon, you may play that card this turn without paying its mana cost. Otherwise, you may play that card this turn.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good. Okay. What's
So
on top?
I'm gonna do that now. It is a Dark Slick Shores.
And you already put it in this turn.
Freaking trash. And so damage.
The most famous top-notch celebs are from the U.S. All right.
Oh, don't come in here with your facts and logic.
So I'm blocking now, I guess. I'm sorry. I was
Yeah.
sitting here waiting for you to take game actions. It's just 5. That's trample, right?
It does.
Okay. You have 1 card still?
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to block the 5/3 with my Wall of Omens,
Sure.
and then just take a total of 3 damage.
We got there, boys. Killed the wall.
Go to me.
Yeah.
Draw.
So, do you mind telling me? Not because I definitely don't know, but what Urikai says exactly?
So it's 4 mana for a legendary artifact vehicle. It's an 8/8 when you animate it. It has crew 8. It says it can be your commander. And
Nice.
the line you're waiting to hear is 1 tap, draw 2 cards, then discard 1 card, then make a 1/1 colorless pilot creature token that says it can crew as though it had 2 more power.
Okay. So, gotcha. And it has flying, right?
No,
Oh, okay.
does not have flying. You think it does, but it doesn't.
It looks like it has flying.
Yeah, you're correct. But it doesn't have flying. I'm going
I have
to
13, 14. Or, no, that's not right.
I have
changed
10,
the wrong life
16.
total. Yeah, sorry.
I'm going to go to combat.
Yeah.
Attack you for 2.
I don't know what kind of damage bait you could have here, so I'm gonna block one of them.
Okay. You'll take 1.
Yeah.
I'll get the initiative.
15. Oh, right.
I'll go get an island. I'm going to play Plains.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap like so to cast this Supreme Verdict.
No. Not all my stuff.
Yes, all your stuff. You can have all your moxes and treasures still.
But I really wanted to have one more turn with all my stuff.
Yep, that sucks. I'll pass though.
This card in my hand is super dead. Alright. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Oh man. Somehow I'm gonna lose to having started the initiative against blue-white control.
Well, it's because I had a short
play
to
the-
get it back.
Yeah, play land for turn 2.
End step, we're going to cast Vendilion Click.
Yeah.
I'll target you.
Okay. I have a mental misstep.
You can keep that.
Yeah.
Untap. Upkeep, I'll put 2 counters on my Vendilion Click. Draw. Oh. Wow. That's less exciting. But that's fine. We'll play a Field of Ruin and attack you for 5.
Yeah. Go to 10.
Did you fetch or something? I had you going to 11.
You just did 1 damage to me last turn to take the initiative.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Untap, upkeep, draw. It's not completely terrible. I will mental note.
Yep.
Top 2 cards are a counterspell and a creeping tar pit. Draw. Holy. Play this land for turn tap to go.
End step, I'll play a Torrential Gear Hole for Dig Through Time, and then I'll trap you, attack for like 11.
Yeah. Good game.
All right, game 2.
Big Edge.
Sorokai's been making quite a presence today. I'm pretty happy to see
Yeah.
that.
Pretty good card.
You want Olive Garden flavored initiative? Sorry. Were you here earlier when I won a Mold-5 against the Blue White Mirror by just like countering early stuff and then slamming Sorokai? It was awesome.
Yeah, it was. It was pretty good.
Sorry,
I was really hoping.
I was talking to the chat, but
Oh,
you're
gotcha.
welcome to answer as well.
Yeah.
I needed like a cough switch, so I can mute temporarily.
Right. Yeah, I was hoping.
Rip.
Like obviously, one more turn with Kiki and the initiative creature and stuff
Oh,
would have been kind of insane.
huge.
Yeah, but like more than anything, I just wanted to look at a couple more cards so I could try and find an answer for sure.
Yeah. Now, you're not supposed to know this, but because you knew I had Terminus, you weren't supposed to know that.
Yeah.
But
Weren't you still a mana off of Terminus?
I had it in hand. But if you were thinking of Terminus or Farewell, you should have held back some creatures, because I wouldn't have had enough mana to Terminus or Farewell and attack with my Fairy Conclave to get the initiative back. But you were probably more expecting a 4-mana Wrath, which is exactly what I had. Which
you're saying, leave back the goblin so that I can double block and you not take the initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you think I have a 4-drop Wrath, then I have to tap out to do that. So it's better just to leave some back. Because like you're not planning on barely squeaking by enough damage, right? Like hitting with that goblin, it made you be able to flip a 4-drop off your caves, but like it puts you weaker to getting hit.
Yeah, that's true. It was probably a little greedy. Like mostly my thought in choosing to attack that turn was like get the extra treasure so that I can, potentially cast even more things off the top. But...
Yeah, I'm not saying you were just like straight up wrong. Like that's not an easy thing to do. The only reason I see that is because from my perspective, I was like, well, I sure hope he doesn't do this.
Yeah, that's
Gang goes to Olive Garden for Ash's B-Day. I wish, but I have plans for this evening already, and it is not Olive Garden.
All right, so I'll be on the play again.
You're not coming out today, right?
I have to work, unfortunately.
Well, I guess that too. But
yeah. So no.
I didn't think you guys were able to make it.
I am going to.
Breadsticks sound good. Of course they do. They always sound good. I could order Olive Garden for the party. I'm not going to order Olive Garden for the party. We're grilling out.
I'm gonna keep this.
I don't even know what we're grilling out. I think we're doing hot dogs and hamburgers, but I don't need breadsticks for that. I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, sounds fine. Do you want to reveal your hand to the camera?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I think we didn't do that the first one. I don't remember.
We did not. Close the mizies.
They are. Everyone on stream can see.
So...
Hey, while he does that, what do you guys think of this stream overlay? Like, I know it's not perfect, but I kind of threw it together this morning, and I think it's good enough. I'm, however, very open to suggestions if people have suggestions. One thing I'm thinking about is changing the color schemes, the life totals from blue and red to like pink and purple, because that's like our colors. This is my hand. I think it's fine. It's pretty like general purpose hand. You're good. So let me know if people have any feedback on the overlay, or if you think it's perfectly fine and didn't even pay much attention to it. Just let me know. Actually, I like it. I think the battlefield a tiny bit bigger, but okay. So you like the general layout though? That's good. Okay. Is it obvious whose battlefield is who, or should I find a way to do that? What?
I'm fetching.
Okay. If I were to do another way to figure out, like, to better illustrate whose battlefield is who, like, first of all, they have to overlap a little bit. They just have to. Okay, I think the battlefields are kind of small. Is mine small? I know mine is zoomed in and, like, cropped perfectly compared to most of the guests. They don't have I assume they don't have the setup to do that.
Cast a Dragon's Rage Channeler.
Okay. There's not much of a way to make them bigger without them overlapping a little bit, which is maybe fine. Like if they overlap a little more in the corners like that, it's probably okay. Well, no, you did fine. It's just like, mine's cropped through like OBS. Most people can't put their webcam in a perfect spot for it to actually work just right. So there's just a bunch of like extra space on the sides. And it's not. I mean, I guess I technically could try and go and fix it some, but then I have to adjust it differently for each person's stream, and that's just a little annoying. Yeah, you have a DRC.
Okay, pass.
Sorry, I was distracted.
You're good.
We're gonna play this Seachrome Coast and
Don't you
take
do
care
it.
of that problem now.
No. Which one is that?
Swords. So you're at 20
I
again.
gained 1 life. Let's go, baby.
Go for it. Your fetch was free.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw.
I do have a bit digital camera for next time. Okay. I don't want to have to make guests do that because, like, I want it to be super easy and super accessible for people to jump on here and play games with us. And I definitely want to do this stream again. Again, today was a bit of a shorter. Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, go ahead.
Today was a bit of a shorter stream than maybe we'll do in the future. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe we'll do ones this length. This has been going for almost 3 hours. I'm just gonna play an island in Sicko. So, I don't want. I want to have more people coming on and doing it, and I don't want to make it a huge hurdle. I'll have to go through X, Y, and Z to actually get to just play Magic.
Go ahead.
So, I will flash in a Fairy Mastermind. People are more than likely to mess with theirs to make it look a little better, but I won't require it. I won't even push people to do it just because I think I want it to be super easy. Is this good? Oh, you're thinking.
I
I'm sorry.
will respond.
Recall yourself.
Remand it?
That's good too. Go to me.
Yep.
Wasteland, go ahead.
With this Dragon's Hall Summit.
Yeah.
Sega.
Another one.
Sure.
Go to me.
Yeah.
Sensei stop.
Sensei's top. I'll respond. I'm going to Impulse.
Uh-huh. Notably does not draw the card. Not gonna lie, Fairy Mastermind just kind of felt like an insane card.
Pretty decent.
It's very good.
I'll take. Oh shoot! Which one did I take? I'll take this one. Please go. I'm gonna shuffle. I'm just kidding.
Good card, confirmed good, yeah.
Yeah, top resolved.
Okay, I'm gonna play a Prairie Stream and attack for 2. I want to thank everybody for being so active in chat. Like, I did not expect to have like 10 and 11 viewers for a bunch of this stream.
Yeah, what's up, viewers?
Thank you guys for being here. I'm glad you like it. If you enjoy it, I don't know. Let me know. I guess you're here, so I'm assuming you're enjoying enough. Just so I know if it's worth doing again, Hi, YouTube. Yeah, I will eventually post this to YouTube. If you're watching it on YouTube, I guess leave a comment. Tell me that you want to do more of these. More laid back. Just kind of... I'm going to edit this like 0%. I might edit on, like, put in timestamps. No, I guess I can do it in the description. Just like put timestamps to when the matches begin. Maybe when the games
Is it my
begin.
turn?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're passing.
You took 2?
You're good. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're good. I'm gonna cycle this miscount.
Yes.
Go to me.
Yeah.
Untap of key throw. Shoot. That's a tough choice. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to cast this Ledger Shredder.
I'll respond.
Yeah.
I'll spin the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to cast Tribal Flames, which is X is 2, targeting Fairy Mastermind. Trigger.
I'll respond to the trigger. I'm gonna march the bird. I'm gonna pitch a. How many cards do you have?
I have 3 cards in hand.
I'm gonna pitch a Wrath of God to do it.
Alright. Bird gets exiled.
Well, first you draw a card and discard a card.
Well, not first.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
my
sorry.
trigger goes in the stack.
I thought you meant this gets exiled.
No, my bird.
Yeah. Sorry.
Alright. Resolve my loot.
Ash doesn't understand a stack. I have a trigger once that resolves.
Let's see. Definitely should discard one of these cards. I'm just gonna discard this Polygon's Command.
Okay. Resolve this trigger.
Yeah.
Resolve your Tribal Flames.
Alright. There you go.
Tribal Flames for 2, baby.
Let's go.
Draw. Well, while you're tapped out, seems a good a time as any to cast Ancestral Recall.
Oh,
Target me.
mental misstep. I'm just kidding. You're good. What's that one weird spell where you can just redirect something for like 1 mana?
I don't know if there's a 1 mana spell that does it. You can pitch cast it.
Or maybe it's switch for 2 mana.
Oh, Swerve is 2.
Swerve.
It's a red blue. I love Swerve. I don't think it's good, but I love it. I play it in Commander
it's bad, but
sometimes.
it's fun.
I have a Polluted Delta, and you have like too many options to stop me from fetching effectively. So I'm just gonna fetch now for an Underground Sea, and then pass the turn.
All right, I have 19, 18.
Yeah, that looks right to me.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Found a second blue source. Let's go, baby.
There
Land
we
for
go.
turn.
We're gaming.
I guess I'm going to ponder.
Yeah. 2 cards now.
I have 2 cards. Yeah.
Okay. Good job tapping the correct land there. You need more black than you need green.
True. All these cards are fine.
Divert, blue, instant. Change the target spell with a single target unless that spell's controller pays 2. You were right. I forgot about that card. I have cast that card before. Thank you, Elvish Cynicism.
Put them back like this.
Wait, Elvish Cynicism, were you also Court Chat? Whoa, what are you doing?
Prismatic ending. Wait, that's only 1 mana. Your top.
It did take me a minute. I'll activate it.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Wait, whose turn? Yeah, it's my turn to. Okay, go ahead.
Draw.
Did you already know that you just fetched, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess holding this, like, obviously that was a bad play, but prismatic ending is gonna be pretty dead in this matchup, so I don't necessarily feel like.
Yeah, there used to be times where you played, like, the deck put a lot more permanents that gets hit by it. That being said, you are 5 colors, so I'm gonna.
Like, there's no way for me to respond to a fetch or anything.
Yeah. I mean, it's not gonna get top in this matchup.
Yeah, I definitely should have just held it.
You
But
could hit a Fairy Mastermind or a 3 to Fairy, something like that.
yeah, I don't feel like it was the hugest loss.
I would like to
Whatever
cast
you're
this
considering
Narset.
doing for that much mana, you should not do. I will respond. Narset on the stack. And brainstorm.
That makes sense. Go for it. Listen, you and Tim, I hadn't seen your guys' Twitch handles before, so I didn't know. I just knew your Discord handles, okay?
Put these 2 cards back.
And your legal US handles. What?
Narset resolves.
Okay, I will activate Narset.
Oh. Slight cheat. Change the order of these 2 cards.
That's fine.
Like that.
I would like this Wandering Emperor, please.
Okay.
Notable good card. Oh, wait, you know I have this. Notable good card. I'm going to play a Ganjo and a Sensei's Top, and then I'll pass the turn.
Alright. Untap. Wait. You didn't make your land drop already?
Nope.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Attempt to cast this Passageway Seer.
Cast a Passageway Seer. Ruh-roh. See, the thing is about that, I'd rather if you didn't, though. 1 mana. How many cards?
2.
I'll Mystical Tutor.
I mean, you do have... Yeah, you're good. You do have a Narset. Or, I mean, a Wandering Emperor in hand, so, you know, theoretically...
Yeah.
This could be your initiative.
Listen, I got lucky last time. I don't think we're doing it again. At least I'd rather not
Mystical
risk it.
Tutor. Alright, show me the card.
Force of Will. Oh, the blue card?
Yeah.
I've got to decide which one. I got so many. So we'll flip top, draw the Force of Will, cast the Force of Will. I'm gonna pitch this Daze because I don't think it's ever gonna hit anything.
Alright. Go right ahead.
Draw top again. Activate Narset. Hit Reprieve, which honestly might have made Daze hit something. How many red sources do you have? 2? You have 2 of everything, right?
2 red, 2 blue,
Besides
2
white.
black, 2 green, 1 white.
Interesting. I'm gonna waste on your Gragas.
Big side. I'll float a white.
Oh, wait, actually, I lied. I'm not doing that. I'm
Alright.
sorry. I'm cheating step. I'm doing cheat step as well. I'm just gonna cast this top and pass the turn.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. Land for turn.
Oh, well, good thing I didn't do that.
Say... Yep.
Say go.
Yep.
I'm gonna spin this top.
Yep.
We'll put those back in that order. And then I would like to cast this Wandering Emperor.
Yep.
I would like to make it Samurai.
Yep.
Go to me.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. I'll make another one.
Mm-hmm.
Attack for 2.
Go to 16.
I'll pass the turn. What?
I'll fetch.
That?
Nothing.
On your end step.
Sure.
Resolves. Fetch is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
You look great.
I'm gonna get my my token land.
Your token land, your tundra.
Tundra. Yeah.
You got a Theros soldier.
Yeah.
Nice.
One of these days, I'm gonna. I often forget that some tokens are like actually worth some money. Besides the ones that I bought. One
So
of
you're-
these days, I'm gonna Sharpie on a freaking.
Like expensive token.
Yeah.
There's a monk token that's like a judge promo monk token or something that no one knows about. That it used to be, I think, like $30.
Sounds pretty cool.
I think Nicholas had one and traded it to a friend.
I will. Let's see. What's the best way to do this? I know about. You discarded the. Yeah. Okay. So.
Discard the what?
And Narset says each opponent
Can't
can't
draw more than one card
draw.
each turn.
I'm gonna attempt to petty theft. One of the tokens.
Okay, you do so.
And then I will flash in this brazen barber.
Oh, is this on my end step?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so much worse. I thought this was your turn. Big Sag. I am, however, going to probably respond to that one.
Back in my hand so I can petty theft again.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Ugh, what did I do here? Can't confirm that it exists. I traded for a bunch of planeswalkers from an old Super Friends list. Yeah. Hey, chat, what do I do here? This is my hand.
Ouch.
And reprieve.
You let it resolve. That's what you do. Okay?
No, I might. I'm thinking about it.
Look, you mystical tutored to force my passageways here, okay? You can let one thing happen in this game. It's fine.
Yeah, you're right. It's fine. You can have that.
Alright, cool. Go to me.
Yeah. Also, my advice from the chat was concede and sorry, no outside advice. You're a judge. You know how it is.
If you're conceding in this state to a brazen bar, that's that is interesting.
Brazen bar we can't even block.
Yeah, it's true. Alright, let's see. I want these ones.
I think this Narset's about to eat the dust.
I'm gonna equip Jite here.
Oh, I forgot about that GT this whole time. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Go to combat.
Okay.
Attack the Narset.
4 blocks.
3. Yeah.
I would like to cast your friendly neighborhood Snapcaster Mage.
That's really more valuable to you to prevent me from getting 2 charges than to recall yourself again. Okay, yeah, Snapcaster Mage is good.
Probably, right? I'm gonna recall me.
Okay.
It might be right to not do that, but I have a problem. So, okay, you can hit Narset.
Alright, yay. I get free encounters on this thing.
Oh, wait.
Narset's gone.
Well, I was probably supposed to spin top in case there's a path up there, but I already let it slide.
Okay. Second main, I'll go ahead and play this land tapped and say go.
I'll spin top this time. Good.
Yeah. I'm a silly boy. I did something silly.
Sucks to be you. It's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's do that one, I guess. Okay. You have one card still.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast.
We're on your turn now?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Detention Sphere.
And how does Detention Sphere ETB targets?
Yes.
Okay. Detention Sphere resolves.
I would like to target one of your 2 now-man permanents. I'm just still struggling to figure out which one. So awkward. And it's probably just a brace of armor.
Brazen Borrower is in a temporary exile zone.
Okay. Gonna activate the Wandering Emperor, targeting the Samurai.
Jeez Louise, how greedy am I? What do you have life total at?
18, 15. You're 15. You are 15.
Yeah. Let me think about that for just a second.
Yeah, this would be the last match.
18, 15. You're making 3-3. I think it is fine to kill that.
Okay. I'm going to stifle one of them.
Oh, that's very nice. Alright, sure.
I will attack you for 4.
Stifle, man. That's a good little line there. I'm at 11.
I'll pass the turn to you.
On your end of flesh in this very mastermind.
You have more blue up, don't you?
Yes, I have exactly enough to recast it.
Okay, that's fine.
Do it anyways, draw a card.
No.
It's known information. Like,
No.
when am I gonna... Alright.
Because I don't want to cycle it now when I might actually disrupt you later.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw.
What are you on about?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Equip G10.
Okay.
Go to combat.
Uh-huh.
Swing it at the other planeswalker for 2.
Yes.
Sega.
End step, I will spin my top.
Sure.
Draw. I would like to cast Council's Judgment.
My turn? Or, like, when is this happening?
It's a sorcery.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It's my first main. Nicholas reminds us both that you can concede at any time for any reason. Thank you, Nick. See you later.
Counter spell?
Counter spell. You no longer have double blue.
I still have a single blue. But correct, I no longer have double blue.
I will cast Reprieve.
Yeah.
Wait, how much mana do you have total?
I have 3, like, total?
Yeah.
7.
Okay. Reprieve, I'll draw a card.
Yeah, trigger.
Yeah.
Council judgment.
I'll kill the creature. Exile the creature, rather.
Okay.
Combat.
Activate GT
Kill
before
snap.
blocks. Yeah.
Okay, you take 3. Go to 8. I'll pass.
On your end, I'm gonna attack my Tundra and Mental Note.
Sure.
Hallowed Fountain, Tainted Indulgence, draw.
I think the indulgence would be pretty good, probably.
I even have the.
So I'm saying I think you hit it.
Okay.
There's just a good chance.
Let's see. Let's see if we can do things. This Caracas is just so much more dead than I thought it would be.
I think it hits. I think it hits Sorokai if I animate it. I don't think I have any legends in this deck.
Young Peasy.
That's pretty good.
Is that resolve?
Yeah, it resolves. Sorry.
Okay. Flame Slash your 3/3. Trigger.
Oh no. We're not gaming.
Oh, did I not have an elemental?
No, I have your elementals.
So.
Okay, are you done?
Yeah. No, I'm gonna equip the GT
Okay.
to the. What does that say? Target equip? Oh, equip creature. Yeah, I'm gonna equip it to the Young Pyromancer.
Okay. Good.
Now I'm done.
Okay, I'm gonna spend time. And you have a counter spell that I know about.
Maybe.
No, there's just no maybe about it. Draw. I will pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Go to combat.
Yes.
Swing for 3.
Okay.
Before damage, I'll go ahead and pump it.
Sure.
Alright. Damage, we got you at 13. Go ahead.
Two cards.
Correct.
End step. I'm just gonna crypto. I'm gonna bounce your GTA and draw a card.
Bounce GT draw. What is it that you? Activate GT to gain 2 life.
Sure.
Activate GT to gain 2 life.
You're at 12. Good.
Yep.
Okay. Fateful Absence, the Pyro.
Counterspell trigger.
Yep. You go to. Oh, never mind. Go to me.
Yeah.
Draw. Bellspell.
Ooh. Which one is that?
6 mana.
Sun's Champion?
Yeah, Sun's Champion, sorry.
Let me respond.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cycle this trial.
Okay.
It's good.
Okay. Go ahead. How to get that counter spell out of your hand?
That was pretty good in this spot. Yeah, well, to be honest, like I knew, like obviously Cryptic is counterspell bait. But
Yeah.
then, like, the removal card is like, while
With-
there might be something better following it up, that's still,
It's
I think, the
legitimate.
right thing. Yeah. All right, draw.
Yeah. It's awkward because you know that I know that you have it.
Yeah.
So like, if I needed the removal to resolve, I would have removed. I would have just used cryptic for backup for it. But at the same time, like, if you hold on to it, I'm just gonna remove your creature and keep playing control
Yeah.
until I actually do kill you.
So all my options are pretty bad here, but I'm going to run this GT back out. And I guess I don't know whether I immediately go on the defensive for this. I mean, probably. What is her minus?
Destroy all creatures with power 4 or greater.
Yeah.
And her ult is at 7. You get an emblem with creatures you control get 2/2 and flying.
Let's see. And it's a plus. What is the how much is the plus ability that makes the tokens?
+1.
All right. Go ahead.
Go ahead and say no equip. You have triple blue up? You do.
I have triple blue.
Tick up Elspeth.
Feels like a pretty bad spot.
And I'll attack for 3. Sorry, I'll go to combat.
Yeah. Combat. Attack for 3 is pretty good. No blocks.
Okay.
Good at 9.
We'll just pass the turn.
All right. On your end, I'm gonna flash in an opposition agent.
Yeah, sure.
All right, and I guess I'm gonna go for the throw one of the untapped creatures tokens.
Okay. Yep.
Go to me.
Yeah.
Tap upkeep. Oh, trigger by the way. Sorry. Untap upkeep. Draw. Whip. The GT. Let's see. Russians and equip the GT to one of the 1/1 elementals.
Sure.
Go to combat.
Yeah.
Swing for 6.
I will just
Sorry.
at Narset.
6. Yeah, Narset.
Elspeth.
Or
Sorry.
Elspeth.
Yes.
Jeez.
We're in agreement. I'm going to cast Dig Through Time. Before
Dig
it
through
lands.
time. You have how many cards in hand?
In my hand, I have 5. I'm about to have 7.
I'll respond to the dig, I guess. I don't know. No, never mind. Dig's good.
6. That's probably fine. A little arbitrary, but it's fine.
No. I don't know what to do.
Counter it. Don't counter it.
You're trying to find something. I'm gonna force the dig. Hard cast. Trigger.
Okay. That's fine. I will block the token that is wielding the GT and the opposition agent, so she will take 2.
Okay.
You get the 2 counters still.
Okay. And you lost both your tokens, right?
Yes.
And I trade. Wait, did we? The one that had the GT traded, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have a fresh one from the force. GT fell off, and it is your go.
I'll spin time.
Yeah.
Untap. Draw. Attack you for 3.
Nope. no blocks, go to 6.
Okay.
I kind of blanked out for a moment. Did my force resolve and your dig didn't
Yeah.
happen?
Correct.
Okay.
I'm gonna play a Windswept Heath and fetch.
Yeah, op agent.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. How about I'm not doing that? That's silly. What are these 2 cards? Hold on. Sorry, in my head it's about to be dead. I just want to also exile artifacts, so I want to flip my top first, but I wanted to shuffle, but I can't. So I guess I'm just... Sure, I'll just flip top for the top card,
Okay.
and then farewell.
I will.
It's naming creatures, artifacts, and graveyards.
Choose artifacts and graveyards. Turn all my stuff into enchantments. I'm just kidding.
Gain 4.
Obviously, gaining 4 is more valuable than killing 2 of your tokens.
The
so I
tokens
guess
are
I'll
also
do
getting
that.
exiled.
Oh yeah, duh. Okay. Jeez. Hard blonde moment. No offense to blondes. All right. Yeah. Sure. That's good.
And then I'll uptick Narset to get my tokens back.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Pretty hard losing now.
Hard blonde moment. No offense to blondes. That's what Devin said, not me.
Did I miss something there?
I don't think so. If you had no
Okay.
cards in hand, there's nothing you missed. You gained your 4 life.
Untap, upkeep. Well, I guess I'd. Sensei stop.
Sure.
Yeah, black. This Crocus still sucks. Spin the top.
Yeah.
Oh, this is all. Yeah. I think you got it there, buddy.
I got Jace, Veto, Counterspell, and 2 fetches from my top.
Yeah, good game.
Thanks for the game, sir.
Maybe if I saw something that I liked off of that top, I would have tried it, but Bolt isn't good enough. So
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
Well, thank you for playing.
I kind of like that spot. That was a nice little interesting spot we were in right before the farewell.
Yeah.
Somewhat matching an Elsbeth Sun champion is
with a Pyromancer.
yeah, Pyromancer and Jite.
Yeah, that's pretty. That leaves you an interesting board. GTA in this matchup, like, it is more effective than people think it is, but it's never as effective as the GTA player wants it to be.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, thank you so much for hanging around and watching. Like I said, I didn't expect as much viewership as we got, but I'm so glad we did. We'll probably do this again sometime. So if this was enjoyable and Chad says it was fun to watch, happy birthday. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Don't forget to like, subscribe.
Yeah, there's more on YouTube. Again, there should be a link somewhere. I think it's just in the channel description. There should be a link to the YouTube and Discord stuff. If you want to get into this format, please do so. And I think most people here already know the format. But thank you for hanging out, and we'll do this again sometime. So, see ya. Say bye, Devin.
Bye, everybody.
No, you're supposed to say bye, Devin.
Go ahead and hit me up with those comments about how I misplayed. I want to know.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. Think about
Besides
playing on
the
camera.
prismatic ending, the Sensei's top. Okay,
Yeah,
that
we
one I
know.
don't even need.
We
I don't
already
need
know.
you to comment on.
All right, goodbye, everybody.